today we are continuing our playthrough of the Rise of Tiamat. It's been quite a while since we played last, so let's recap, since apparently nobody remembers what's happening. Thank you for the hash disco. So, in our last session, and a couple sessions before that, the party has undertaken a journey far to the north into the Arctic Sea, where the Sea of Moving Ice was. And the reason they had went so far to north is because they are looking for an artifact called the Drakh Horn, which is a mystical horn supposedly gifted by Tiamat herself to rally all of dragonkind. Obviously, with the Cult of the Dragons activity lately, that is not something we want being out in the open, so the party has been tasked with recovering it. The journey far to the north has been treacherous. Outside of the extreme weather, the bitter cold, there has been a number of beasts coming up out of the sea that have been plaguing the party as they traveled. The party eventually managed to meet and talk with one of the tribal nomads that lives on the ice, and they talked about the city of Oyaviggaton, where they live and where the Great White Death currently resides. And the party believes that this is where the Drakh Horn is. And so the party currently on the way to Oyaviggaton to meet with the ice nomads and see if they can gain entrance to the caves below. Now, during this long and arduous time, unfortunately, we had a party member decide that they no longer wanted to be here. And so, Yoshimura, desperate to save the life of Ronpond, who he had just been reunited with, he gathers him up, and he decides that, you know what, I don't want to go face this Great White Death. That sounds like bad news. And he gathers up Ronpond and decides he's going to take him back to civilization to live quietly alone, just the two of them, like a couple. Sire decides that he wants to make sure they reach their destination safely and has went with them to guide them out of the Sea of Moving Ice. And so the three of them are absent. That's the explanation we're going with.
That was good. Good.
All right, and joining us today for the first time, DV4End is joining the party, but we will introduce his character shortly. Mysterious. All right. So, right now, the party on the way to Oyaviggaton, right? And we are on our boat. We have our guide, and you are expected to be there within the day. Would anybody like to do or say anything before we arrive?
I'd like to get this exhaustion off me.
That would be nice. That would be nice. See, I told you, not everybody passed.
No, I know. I said some of us did and some of us did. That's why Yoshi's not here anymore. He got tired of our shit and left. I'd like to keep an eye out for, sea beasts and the like.
Sea beasts and the like. It's probably a good idea.
Is that the right one?
Yep. Or did I? Yes, you did. So, you guys are traveling along, and eventually you see off in the distance there's an ice floe, much, much larger than all of the other ones that you've seen so far. And, trying to find mine. I got, shit you not, 11 pages of handouts open for me to, with all my information, so I gotta find the right one. There it is. Okay. You see this iceberg rising up from the sea, and it forms a floating island. The portion above the water appears roughly triangular, with a point facing towards the ship, and then it kind of angles away into the much wider section. as you approach, you can see several boats, much smaller and faster than the float skimmer that you're currently riding. And you can see several tribal warriors with spears in hand coming towards your boat.
From what side?
From directly ahead.
Okay. If they throw a spear, I throw lightning in.
So you're going to ready in action. If they throw a spear, you're going to retaliate with a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyone else?
I'm gonna go take a nap.
What?
I'm going.
Hold on. As you move towards the stairs, the nomad walks up and puts their hand out. Stop. We are here.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Moving towards the front.
Alright, Boogar?
I'm gonna mount up on my Mastiff and go up top, check things out, and ready a firebolt.
Okay. Alright. As the group approaches your boat, you see that you are vastly outnumbered. There's roughly a dozen of these warriors, and just to give you an idea, like, they're in boats of 3 at a time. So, like, there.
Killed like 18 of them in one turn last time. I'm not too worried, to be honest.
Yeah. So they come up like this, and they all have spears pointed, and they're shouting in that raspy language that is unfamiliar. The one that is with you, she says, they're asking us to come with them to the village.
Let's do it. I'm excited. Let's go.
I mean, we don't really have too much of a choice, I don't think.
Can I pretend to be their god and just be like, yes, take me to my throne?
I mean, you can, but they don't understand common, so you're just gonna be spouting gibberish, and you're gonna get a bunch of funny looks.
Totally.
Well,
worth it.
that's pretty much par for the course, I think.
Fair enough. Okay, so if everybody's in agreement, right? You guys head off from the boat towards the mainland. I'm just going to move you back to the main page for a moment. And as you get closer and closer, you begin to see a better idea. Of what exactly it looks like. The Ice Hunter Village is a collection of snow shelters and tents sitting on the closest point of the island. You couldn't really see it too far out in the sea because of the berg's height, but a large shelf of ice where the hunters beach their boats is clearly visible from the water. About 60 feet across, the shelf rises a few feet above sea level and is littered with enormous cracked bones, including ribs that arch taller than a human.
Can somebody do maybe a nature check or something and figure out maybe what those bones belong to?
Sure. That's that's fine. Let's see. Proficient in nature.
Oh yes, I recognize these bones. They're from a.
Oh, you already rolled. I didn't see it. You recognize that the bones probably come from a whale or some type of huge seal. But they're you.
I'd recognize these bones anywhere. It's Ron Pon's mother.
Wow.
The character, not like the person. I don't know the person that well.
As you also look at these monstrous bones, you discover that there are tooth marks with a monstrous bite radius that has eaten at least some of these creatures. And then as you get closer to the island, you can see at the base of this display there are several other smaller sets of bones as well. And these ones are all distinctly humanoid. hundreds of them heaped around the base of the ice.
Wait. So they're camped? Like their encampment is surrounded by human bones, which is surrounded by big whale bones.
Pretty much, yeah. Like when you walk up, there's a set of ribs that are like frozen into the side of the ice, and then when you get even closer, at the bottom of that you just see piles of smaller bones.
It's a half orc. This pleases me.
All right. As you continue to approach the ship, the first sight that greets you as you emerge onto the plateau is a row of 10 corpses frozen into a wall of ice. There are 6 ice hunters that look to be of their tribe, same dress, same attire. You see a dwarf in full plate mail frozen inside, and then you see a couple other oddities. You see a wizard with brilliant purple robes. You see a tabaxi and a dragonborn as well. And all of them have been frozen with looks of horror on their face.
My God.
Can I ask our guide for the story behind this?
Hey.
A wild resub appears.
Thank you, Tuba. Appreciate you. Love your face. Can you... Okay, she looks at them, and she's got kind of a sorrowful look on her face. She says, yes, the hunters use it as a warning to steer outsiders away from our tribe.
Good.
Moving up the glacier towards the village, you see that the village sits on a relatively flat spot at the tip of the iceberg, and there are roughly 20 structures that make up the village, and they're split about half and half. About half of the structures are ice and stone carved igloos. They're just kind of cropped up. Then you see a bunch of double-walled yurts that are made from seal skin stretched over whalebone frames. Most of these structures are small and look like they would accommodate only a small family, but some of the yurts are quite large and looks like they can accommodate up to a dozen people. One ice block shelter is you can see is used as a storeroom, and outside there is the patch of snow in front that is stained red, and there is a collection of bones heaped up almost as tall as the building on the side. You also see on the other side of the building, leaning against the adjacent wall, fishing nets, heavy ropes, and spears used for whaling. You see another yurt near the center of the village, slightly larger than all the others, and from the way it's decorated, you can tell that somebody important lives there. The ice hunter that had accompanied you points it out. She says, our chieftain lives there. This is probably where we will be taken.
I would like to ask her, what's the traditional greeting when meeting said chieftain?
We generally go with hello. Sometimes we'll accept what's up or how's it hanging as well. Yes. No, I'm kidding.
Excellent.
No, perfect.
It doesn't matter. You'll have to have a translator because they don't understand common.
Should we come presenting gifts if we're expecting a peaceful relationship here?
She kind of looks at you and she scrunches up her face and she's like, gifts are not a thing that occur often out here. I don't even understand why you would do that. Everything comes with a price, and only strength and might is respected out here in the tundra.
I'd like to chuckle and keep on falling.
If only Ron Pond hadn't disappeared, we could have given them all cancer.
Oh my God, get there and just be like, this is our champion.
That is true, right? One of the Twitch viewers just reminded me that the only people that could talk to your guide, remember, that was Sire and Yoshi, because nobody else here knows Draconic. That's okay.
Well, that's
During the boat ride, they taught their translator some fractured common. She's picked it up quite well. All right. So, she also points out another yurt on your way to the main area, and as your eyes drift to it, you see that this one has a bunch of symbols carved into the outside of the hut, and that there are small totems placed around the perimeter. Says that is where the shaman lives. You will beware of them.
Can we ask why?
Well, she is a mighty warrior. Has been taught how to harness the rage of the elements and bring them upon her head, or her foes' head. She says she has never lost in battle, and if you expect to gain our chieftain's support, you may have to face her in Bashabash.
Bashabash.
All right, no other questions? All right, moving on.
That's nice. Bashabash.
Bashabash. All right. They usher the 5 of you up to the meeting hall, right? And you just kind of stop in front of the doors, and whereas you were originally being accompanied by the 12 ice hunters, the number is quickly growing. There's as many as 30 of the villagers all kind of crowded around the hall here now, and they are all looking on at you as you stand in front of the doors.
I shove our orc friend in front to lead the way.
I'd like to look back at him with a mean look on my face and then continue walking forward. Looking mean as hell.
I'll follow right behind him on my doggy.
I just imagine you with like a steed, you know what I mean? When he's like...
Yeah, he's riding a dog. Yep. Just
That's where this is going.
So
I
as
love it.
you open the doors into the meeting hall, you see that it's heavily decorated with whalebone and the skulls of fish and other mammals. Consisting of one large room, this hall has a wooden floor made of planks, and you can just kind of tell that the floor has been cobbled together from many different types of wood. And as you stand here, you see an elderly man, who you can estimate to be no less than 80 years old, with a long white beard that spirals off of his chin and almost wraps around his feet. And he's wearing leather from head to toe and is adorned with bones, necklaces, and piercings, and other markings of his stature as the leader of the tribe. As you enter, he calls out in his native language, and then after a moment, he then shouts in common. Why have you come to Oyaviggaton?
I'd like to just say, Basha, Basha.
He looks at you with a raised eyebrow. Excuse me. Why do you come and seek Bash Bash?
Just like to grumble, white, Drakh Horn.
He looks at you for a second, and then he turns to the rest of your group. This one speaks nonsense. Tell me, why have you come?
Bugar looks over at Ren, expecting her to explain.
Bruce does the same.
So the whole party is looking at Rin. Speak for us. I don't even know if she's here right now.
I'd like to just turn and say "Basha Bash" and then walk away like, to the back of the party.
And okay, well, he looks at.
Yep. Bosh.
Whatever, I don't even bother. He looks to all of you, and he's like, "And why would we give you the honor of ritual combat? What do you wish to gain?"
Information.
Information. Do I look like one of the cloistered scholars of the cities from which you have come? This is the Arctic. Out here on the sea of moving ice, survival and strength are the only things that matter to us. We do not deal in information. And if you invoke the sacred right of Basha Bash, you would better be prepared to pay with your life. Now, tell me, truly, what do you seek?
Man, I wish I could remember the name of that horn thingy-majigger.
Drakh Horn.
Drakh Horn. Okay.
We must find the pyramid. Face the White Death. Find Horn.
The White Death. You are mistaken. There is no White Death here. There was once a dragon called the White Death, but he was killed a year ago by frost giants. You have come here for nothing. Turn and leave me now. And he makes a gesture that's very dismissive.
Oh.
I'll step forward and try to convince him that we need his help by saying, "Surely you are a wise and strong and noble leader. Look at your tribe. You have survived and flourished here. Perhaps you can lend us a hand in completing our quest."
We have survived and flourished because we do not give in to the whims of people who are not our own. I task you again, you must leave, or I will have you executed.
Isn't that what the Basha Bash are for?
You are
To be
not
one of
worthy
you or to
of
be
Basha
executed?
Bash.
How do we prove our worthiness?
Through Basha Bash. Clearly.
No, the Bashubash is an honor that we haven't proved ourselves
But if
worthy.
we Basha Bash, we can prove our worthiness to Basha Bash.
You come to me and you speak of nonsense, information and horns. What strength lies in that? When you have something more noble of my time and attention, then I may consider granting you the glorious death in ritual combat. But
I like to whisper to the group. Didn't you guys negotiate for something with the translator person? Like, I thought we did all this legwork back at the island.
somebody did, but they're not here right now.
Yeah, but someone else was present for the conversation, weren't they?
Yeah, all of you.
Yeah,
You were
well,
there.
I was off not paying attention to the conversation. I was healing people or some shit.
Which is why I've been asking you guys the last 3 hours. Why are we here?
Isn't it for the Drakh Horn?
We're looking for the Drakh Horn. How do you get it?
We were supposed to ask them
How do you get
to
it?
tell us.
Gotta
We're supposed
find
to do
which way is the
ritual
pyramid.
How do
Are you asking us because you don't remember, or
No,
are you asking
I
us
remember.
because you want to test us?
I remember. How do you get the Drakh Horn? Who's got it?
The people who are negotiating that aren't here right now. So you got the people who weren't there.
You
Or
were
who
all
weren't
there.
speaking. No, because they weren't telling us what they were. You were whispering them something, and they weren't transferring it to us.
Well, they did. I had to scold them like 3 times, and then they gave it to you.
We only had like half the conversation. Yeah, but that was like after the fact.
Okay, I'm gonna help you out. Okay, I'm gonna jog your memory. We came to Oyaviggaton to get the Drakh Horn, right? We know of 2 things that live in Oyaviggaton: the Ice Hunters and
The White Death.
the White Death. Who has the Drakh Horn?
Yeah.
Wait, the White Death has it, but he's dead.
And the Frost Giants killed him. So did the
Son of
Frost
a-
Giants take
They
the
got
horn?
our horn!
So we finish off the rest of the tribe here, and then we kill the ice giant. Then we get torn.
Alright, we break huddle, we head back to the guy.
Oh, is that what's happening right now? Like the whole party's like 1 second, and they all just huddled up, and you're like, guys, we gotta talk about this.
I prefer to think that we're just talking in glances at each other.
Your translator walks up. The chieftain lies.
Why are you helping us? Aren't you one of them?
And she looks at you, and she reminds you of what she had said before. My tribe was enslaved to the Great White Death. The chieftain thinks he protects us by serving him, but he is misguided. You must insist that you are here to kill the Great White Death. Maybe then he will honor you with Bashabash.
And we can prove to him that we're worthy by killing him. So then he'll know we're worthy.
No, because then he'll be dead.
Exactly, and then we can have this usurper take over.
But wait, isn't the White Death the dragon, and the dragon's been slayed by the giants?
That was a lie, I think.
Oh, he's just trying to protect that dragon.
Exactly.
Where the dragon?
I can hear the recognition. It's like, oh, oh, jeez.
Can we see if he's lying to us?
Yeah, can we just take a look at him?
Why, yes, that is an insight check.
God, why are we just trusting everyone? We're like, oh, okay.
It's 16. Okay, he is lying.
He is lying.
The Great White Death
know
has
his
not been
bones.
killed by frost giants.
I did my legwork. Y'all go back to negotiations now.
I have to walk up and say, you lie.
That's what you're gonna say? You lie?
You lie. But real tough, like, you know.
Real tough, like,
Yeah.
how does that go?
Hey, you lie.
I remind him of the.
That
the
doesn't
Bosch
sound
Bosch.
tough. That sounds like a shady dude trying to sell you drugs. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you? I don't know.
All right, so
Come back to
he looks back at you, taken aback. How dare you? I am chieftain. You are not fit to question my words.
And obviously, your dragon isn't fit to lead you. You said it was power. You dishonor him by trying to protect him. And then I go back to the back of the.
You're supposed to say you're not fit to rule the horde of these savages.
Well, then why don't you say it?
Yeah, come on.
Because I'm not there.
You're-
I'm behind him.
You're trying to coach the dumb orc, and it's
come on.
like
Look, we need a new leader, okay?
we need a
I'm not
leader.
even the leader.
You can be.
I'm up here just like growling at the guy. He's not even.
Look, I'm not qualified for leadership positions, okay?
All right, his new leader, Boogar, you're up.
Wait. You're elected the guy with the history of bad decisions.
Hey, we're
Really
already.
think about this.
You
We
are
already-
driving the struggle bus, okay?
We already walked into their stronghold. Like, how many bad decisions can we get, right?
Oh my god. I'm tempted just to set the place on fire.
Only half of the houses will burn, though, so... This half of them made out of stone, so that won't work. I was thinking about it on the way in.
What are you talking about? Speak up!
We're speaking of Bashubash.
You are not worthy! You do not have a noble enough purpose.
To slay the dragon and save your people and the world, that's not noble.
He kind of looks at you for a moment. Slay the dragon. You think you are worthy enough to take on the Great Death.
Not me
Hell
personally, but the rest of them, yeah.
Can I
He-
speak real quick
Sure.
and giant to him? and see if he comprehends it. I would just
He does
like
not.
to say that dragons are weak.
He doesn't understand giant.
Okay.
So he kind of leans back and he starts stroking his beard, right? And he's like, "Okay, I will give you what you seek." And he turns to all the villagers that were gathered around watching, and he raises both hands in the air, and he goes, "Basha Bash!" And they all start to cheer, and you see them all like beating drums, and they're getting all
we get
hyped.
back, right?
No,
We're gonna go kill the dragon and come back,
no,
and then we'll Bashu Bash. Because we have to prove our honor to you to Bashu Bash. So
wrong.
we kill the dragon, we come back, we're honorable, then we Bashu Bash.
You will never find the Great White Death. The tunnels are greatly protected. If you gain honor through Basha Bash, then we will show you to the tunnels. We will assist you on your quest. But it matters not, because you will certainly fail. Our champion has never been defeated, and she is the fiercest warrior in all of Oyaviggaton. Tell me, who will be your champion? Who represents your group?
I push forward the orc.
I stumble forward, look back at him with another look, and I turn. I go, "Basha Bash." Clink my armor too a little bit,
Fine. He will suffice. But the rules of Basha Bash are clear. There is to be no magic to be used. So anything you have that is imbued with an outside source shall not be used.
What?
There shall be no interference, and this is honorable combat. So, if any of your teammates try to assist you, you will forfeit the match and your life. And you will be facing the Bone Crusher, the most fearsome warrior that Oyaviggaton has to offer. And it is at this point that...
Oh my god, please be Randy Savage. Please be Randy Savage.
Please be Randy Savage. What is wrong with you?
Oso is ready.
It is at this point that he raises his hand up, and again he clenches his fist and he raises it and he says, "Bone Crusher!" And all of the ice hunters begin to cheer as the Bone Crusher. It didn't post my link. That makes me sad. Cough, cough. 1 second. Should have had this pre-planned ahead of time.
Is this her walkout music? Dun, 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 dun.
You had like 6 weeks to get this ready. I don't know what's going on, man.
No, I was just gonna post the link in the chat, but I didn't want to do it. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
The Bone Crusher comes walking out, and you see that it's a woman. And she is
that.
no ordinary woman. She is roughly 8 feet tall. And you can see that amidst this village of all humans, there is a Goliath. And she comes out. And DV4, you want to illustrate this for me?
She just strolls out there, ready to go.
Very serious, straight to the point. So, the chieftain shoots out his hand, and he points to a door to the side. He says, "Everyone to the arena!" And all the villagers begin to move to the side. After a moment, you see Uthra and Harb are led down underneath. Everybody else is kind of situated looking down into this giant pit carved out of ice and reinforced with stone. And as they are down there, there is one man that walks down, and he carries with him a great club carved out of whalebone. And he hands one to Harb, and he says, and then he walks over and he hands one to Bone Crusher. He says, "This is the only weapon you are permitted to use." And I'm gonna go ahead and add those to your sheet.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
What ends the fight? Death?
What ends the fight? When your opponent falls to the ground and is breathing their last breath, the fight will end.
Oh snap! Like Caesar doesn't get to come out and like say up or down.
They look pretty strong. We could probably use them fighting a dragon. And I don't want our fighter to kill them when they could be useful in combat.
Silence you! Your input is no longer needed. You have acquired the bashabash that you desired. Right.
I ate a good bear and go back to watching.
Bop. There we go. I'm bad.
Can I just say my orc is smitten with this woman?
Sure. You're more than welcome to do that.
We need a love triangle here somewhere.
You still have to fight her, though, man.
That's okay. That's what he liked, you know?
Okay. So, everyone's in their stands. They're watching and cheering, waiting for the bashabash to begin. I need both of you to roll initiative.
Whoop.
Strong start. Okay. Uthra.
Wait a second. Plot twist.
Just gonna charge up right to him. Dash everything.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. Just get in his face.
Harp.
Pretty lady, die.
What is that? Okay. After that, I'm just going to advance the timer. I'll let you guys describe your actions and how they play out, okay?
Sounds good to me.
Am I able to rage in this?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not
I'll
magic.
Rage. Reckless.
All right. Is that 11 or 13? Because you're raging.
That's 13.
Okay. So Harb, take 13. All right. And then Harb.
I'd stumble back a little bit and I just rear back another swing of my club.
Ooh-wee.
It's at advantage if you want to roll again.
Okay. Then, so you took your 12, half because rage, and then Uthra.
She takes the hit and just keeps swinging recklessly at him.
Okay, so first hit, you strike with debilitating force. Roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond your normal crit. So you get to roll another 1d8. No, I'm sorry, 2d8. 7, 10, 18, 19, 21. Take 21, Harb. And the blow, when it strikes you, you see that his head just bursts open and blood starts pouring forth. Harb, how do you react to that? Such a savage hit.
I just kind of rear back and I touch my forehead and I look and you can just see the blood rage in his eyes. He swings back with another mighty blow.
Okay, Uther, that's a hit.
Okay.
Okay, and Uther, back to you.
She'll just smile at him and approve that he's still fighting despite that hit. And she'll try to just headbutt him.
Okay.
Oh
Is
God,
that just like a
is my blood on my forehead now on your forehead?
It would be.
it hits?
Savage.
So just
Is it
roll
just
a
natural 20?
yeah, just roll a d20, and then it will treat it as an unarmed strike. So 5 plus mod and strength. I think that is a miss.
It's a 9, yeah.
Yeah.
Miss.
Okay. All right, Harb.
Seeing the blood of myself on her bleeding down her forehead, I just say, "Beautiful," and I take another swing with my bludgeoning.
All right, another hit. You notice that each time you hit her, it seems to barely phase her, even though you've been hitting her with everything that you have. Uthra?
She'll roar back with a heavy swing. Reckless.
All right. He manages to block the blow. And do you have anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Harb? Harb,
I think
you got a crit first.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at that. Sorry, I meant to just read it. This is just gonna enrage him even more. I wonder. Screw it. I'm just gonna try to hit her again with the Grey Club.
All right, it's a hit.
Why won't you die?
Okay.
She's gonna go for like an overhead kind of swing down at him, like near his shoulder, just hit him in the head again. Reckless.
All right, so reckless. 22 is a hit for 10, Harb. All right, and then Harb.
Now, pretty lady, make me mad. Can I try to grab her?
You want to try and grapple?
Maybe.
Sure, if you want. It's gonna be a strength save or a strength check contested by hers.
Okay.
Oh, that's so useful.
Should I just go ahead and roll strength?
Yep.
Holy moly.
Alright, so you reach in to try and grab her, and she just kind of takes her arms and just pushes your arms away effortlessly.
My God.
You can feel the power in her blows as she pushes you away.
Oh, Harb is feeling something.
It's weird. Alright, so at this point, I want to check in. You guys in the stands, right? You see this all going down, and it doesn't look good. Harb is getting his teeth kicked in.
I'd like to look over and say, I'm fine.
I'd like to start looking for exits and escape routes.
Exits.
I'd like to start clocking guards and stuff.
You should just turn into a bird and fly away, you know?
I just want to know what's going on around us, if anyone's making any moves towards us.
Not at all. They are watching the fight, and they are entirely engrossed. They are cheering, and they're shouting, and there is a chant among the stands. Bone Crusher! Bone Crusher! As they cheer for her, for their champion.
Oh, yeah.
I'd start to make note of exits.
Yes, there's one nearby. And it occurs to you that in a pinch, you could just wild shape and fly away. Pull a sire.
I'm a horse, someone could ride my back and we can just walk out.
Hashtag not again. Okay, so, Uthra, your turn again.
I would like to grapple him.
Oh, alright.
And just...
Oh, mama.
Harb? Alright. You do not have advantage on strength checks, however. It should be a check, not a save, but it's the same for you
Oh,
either
sorry,
way.
sorry.
It doesn't matter. 11. You are grappled.
She just wants to lift him above her.
Okay.
Getting ready to, like, break his back over her knee.
Okay. All right. Harp, she's lifted you up, and she's kind of holding you like a fireman suplex, right? You could try and escape the grapple if you'd like.
I would like to try to Rey Mysterio out of this one. What do I need to do?
Well, in order to escape the grapple, you're going to need to make another strength check, or let me see here. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a strength save to try and escape, or a dexterity save. I guess if you want to Rey Mysterio, it's dexterity.
I would like to just try to get her. She's got a strong grip. I like that in a woman, but I'm gonna try to wiggle my way out of there with my strength or something. Try to rip away.
Okay, so athletics check,
Athletics.
or you can keep this.
That's fine.
You keep rolling saves.
Sorry.
16. So 16. All right, it's still contested. So contested by Uthra.
Do I roll strength check or athletics?
Athletics or strength, it's your choice. All right, you try to escape, but she is far too strong. You just kind of feebly flop there in her arms.
God.
All right. Uthra, you still held on to him. You said that you would like to try and throw him down and slam him into your knee.
Yeah.
Savage. So I'm just going to say that it would be equivalent to taking a ton of fall damage. So he is going to... Wow, I rolled like shit.
Strong back these orcs.
Okay. Take 3 damage, Harb. You land prone. And because of the force of the impact, let's say that you are also disoriented on your next turn, right? So you're going to have disadvantage on checks and attacks. She slapped you silly.
I feel pretty silly.
Harb?
I would like to stand up real feeble, like I guess just try to stand up and try to regain my feet underneath me. Obviously a little roughed up, blood running down my face, and I just pull up my great club and just try to face her once more and look at her. And can I attack, or can I prepare for like a dodge or something?
You want to dodge for your turn instead of attack?
I just didn't know if I could get it and just swing at her. I'd like to just face her and just try to swing away.
All right, so roll your attack. I believe that's a hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, you're going to take your damage, and then Uthra, it's back to you.
Did you stand back up?
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Okay, so just swinging at him with the great club, reckless.
Another 13 damage, Harp.
That was my turn.
Ooh-wee. Alright, Harp.
Ooh-wee.
What are you gonna do, man?
The only thing a harp can do.
Fight dirty, run away, cheat? Come on!
Don't forget, if you don't win this, they're gonna execute your party. So,
With that thought in my head, I don't know. Maybe I picked up some sand. There's a pocket sand at her in her eyes.
well, there's dirt on the ground.
So can I have pocketed some on my way up? And
So you're
throw it
gonna
in
try
her
and
face?
throw. You want to throw sand in her eyes, right?
I want to do some pocket sand.
Okay. So, Uthra, you're gonna make a dex save to try and move yourself out of the way of his dirty fighting. This is with advantage. Well, doesn't matter. 8 and 7. Look at those rolls. So
Pocket sand.
he hits you with the pocket sand. You are going to be blinded for 1 round, not unconscious.
Oh.
That is not the right.
Yeah, Harb.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained?
All right, Uthra, blinded. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna say she just stumbles back a little bit. About there.
Harb, that will provoke an
just kind
opportunity
of
attack.
wildly swing.
Harb?
Or what?
She walked away from you. You get an opportunity attack.
Oh yes, I would like to try to bash her on the way out. If you know what I mean.
You missed. Oh no, she
Pretty
attacked
quick.
Reckless. That's 18. So that'll hit. Also, she's blinded.
That's also my turn. I took a swing, missed.
Yeah. Alright, Harb, your turn.
Well, I guess hiding in the corner isn't able to be done, and cure wounds. Can't do any magic. I think I am going to just run up and swing at her again. Try to hit her right in her noggin. I make you even more beautiful, and epically fail.
This is how we lose the character. Right here.
Alright. You miss your attack, and as you gaze upon the beautiful and horrifying visage of Uthra bearing upon you with weapon in hand, you begin to despair. And you realize that everyone is going to die, and it's going to be your fault. And because of your doubt, you are going to have disadvantage on your attacks next turn. Uthra.
Yeah, she does a big wind up while smirking after she's wiped away the sand from her eyes, and Reckless.
Another 12 damage, Harb.
Fudge.
Just right to the face.
Okay, so Harb falls in Basha Bash. And Uthra raises her great club, and everyone begins to cheer. As they do so, the villagers all turn with spears affixed on the party.
I'm getting my potion of fly ready just to
The-
get out of here.
The chieftain walks up, and he looks on all of you. He says, "You asked for the Basha Bash. Now we will have to execute you as per the rules of honorable combat. Please, show us your honor. Come with us. We will feed you a last meal. We will provide you comfort in your final hours. And then at dawn, your lives are forfeit, as agreed."
I'd like to reach out and say, "My bad, bro."
I mean, I didn't sign anything. So,
I didn't sign anything.
Bugar will step forward on his hound and be prepared to submit, but only to buy time to forge an escape plan.
Smart,
Okay.
Smart.
Smart. So you guys are gonna go with them to prison?
Let's go. Let's go now.
I didn't catch that. Did you? One more time.
Let's go to jail.
Okay.
The gang goes to jail.
All right. So everybody, they lead you off. Whoops. They lead you. Come on now. They lead you off to a small igloo, right? It's enough to fit all of you, but not very comfortably, especially not with the very large unconscious body of Harb sprawled out across the floor. They move a large rock in front of the entrance, and as the entrance is closing, they tell you, "We will come for you in the morning. We will bring you food in an hour or so. Make peace
Wait,
with
wait.
your gods while you still can."
Wait. What kind of food? Because I eat a lot and I'm not really picky, so just bring a lot, okay?
They just close it up.
Dick. Okay, so first thing I would like to do, I would ask Bruce to see if maybe he can do something for Harb.
Yeah, I can do. I can wake him up.
Let's do it.
I wake him up with Bomb of the Summer Court. He now has health.
I snap back like, oh, what the hell happened?
You fucked up.
Pretty lady?
I just shake my head.
What is my
Yeah.
butt hurt?
That's my fault. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
How do you think we healed you?
That's not where you stick the healing potion.
It wasn't a healing potion, it was a bomb.
That was your
Thanks.
finger?
I mean,
Wow. Wow.
Sorry.
We're in prison. It's all fair.
All is fair in love in prison.
Rape. Anyways, okay, guys. So we need to come up with a plan of escape. We're in Igloo. I would like to point out that I think 3 of us have Wall of Fire, correct?
yeah, but there's also stone that doesn't burn.
Wait, igloo made out of stone?
Stone
There's
and
in
ice.
the ice. No. Also, we're in the igloo, so if we light it on fire, we light us on fire.
Okay, as you are contemplating this, the stone to the igloo begins to move as somebody is pulling it aside.
Like the one that's blocking off the door?
Yes, someone's opening the door.
Do you recognize who's opening the door?
Not yet. The stone blocks your vision.
I'm gonna tell Harb to get ready to smash him. Bash him.
I
With what? We
smash.
all have weapons.
I always have weapon, and I cling my fists together.
Okay.
Okay.
As the stone moves, you see that it is Uthra.
Pretty lady.
She'll walk in and just kind of survey you all for a moment.
Somebody smart, say something.
Rin!
Would
It's
you
your
like a
moment to
good berry?
shine.
I offer her a good berry.
She'll just look down at it and take it curiously. Do you eat this?
You eat it, yes. It'll make you feel warm on the inside. After that combat, you must need it.
She'll eat it.
Ah, gotcha.
What does it do?
A good berry?
Heals you 1 hit point.
Yeah, it
and
heals
you're
you
no
1
longer
hit.
hungry.
Yep. All right.
You have acquired your sustenance for the day. Feel all warm and fuzzy.
Thank you. I came to you guys because word got around that you were trying to kill the dragon.
Indeed, we are. We are trying to slay such evil. Are you tired of being its slave too?
Well, I meant to go slay it myself when it first arrived, but the chief did not want me to go.
Why didn't you
And if
challenge
that
the
is your
chief to
guys' goal,
Bush and Bash?
that he's an old man.
Should have been easy then.
There's no honor.
I'd like to look at him and say, yeah, no honor. Shush, shush.
If killing the dragon is your goal, I could help you escape through the tunnels and try to find the dragon.
Can we
I'd like
eat
to-
first?
Oh my god.
That is what you wish.
He just moves the stone back. You know?
Yeah. Just locks you back in. I'll come back in a couple hours.
That sounds great.
So a couple hours pass.
No. Time
You're
is
doing
of
great,
essence.
Fugar. As our new leader, great. Keep it up.
Hey, he did make a decision that's better than almost everybody else.
You're doing great as negotiation stuff. I've got your back. Whatever decision you make, I will follow.
Oh God, help us!
The last
I'm ready
time
for combat.
Boogar was left in charge, he burned down the cabin that the party was staying in with the party in it.
I was about to suggest exactly that. If you want to raise the city, we can raise the city. We have enough walls of fire. I've got your back with every design. Okay?
Let's eat first.
I thought we
Okay.
were eating.
So
thought we were
Uthra
supposed to
agrees
eat.
that she will come back after everybody's eaten, so they can gather their strength for what's coming next. And she leaves and puts the stone back. The party, you wait about an hour, and then some more of the ice hunters come with trays of fish, salted fish, raw, and that's just basically it. They bring you a big tray that's heaping with salted fish and fish like jerky, and they're like, here you go, gobble it up.
Is it raw?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that a bunch of times, make it not raw anymore.
Just produce a flame. Just hold the flame in your hand and you like wave the fish over it with the other hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook the fish for everybody.
Oh.
I'm grabbing some raw and eating it. Totally.
During this time,
We don't
Yeah.
like good berries. We
You
don't
get-
need to eat.
you guys spend about like I said, and it's an hour since you're put in there, that until the food comes, right? And you spend a little bit of time eating. Not enough time for a long rest, but anybody who would need to could take a short rest.
I would also suggest during this time we try to come up with some sort of plan on how to take on this dragon.
We wing it? Sure.
Cough, Harb.
What? What?
You're taking a. The party's taking a short rest. You want hit points, right?
Oh yes, I would like hit points. Sorry. See, what do I roll for hit dice? Is it the
Hit dice. Middle of your sheet,
You literally hit the hit dice button.
where next to your death
the button
saves.
does it for us. Beautiful.
Yeah. You can roll more than one of them if you need to.
Yeah, you have 8 of those dice. You can use as many of them as you want. So right now you're at 34 hit points. Because you were healed for 1 with Balm of the Summer Court. Oh no, you were healed for 4, so you're at 38.
5 technically. You got 4 healed and then 1 temporary hit point. So
Oh my goodness.
yeah, you can heal to max +1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. So you used all but 1. And what's our total here?
That's 2 people.
Oh, I see. Never mind. No, he's used 4. Oh my god. Everybody's trying to gather their strength. Alright, you guys just
Can I
let...
use a lay on hands out of my pool or whatever?
Yeah.
If you need more healing, I can help with that. If
I
you
mean, I've got
want.
a bit of lay on hands. I can do that.
This is my job, like literally my job.
Dude, go ahead. Heal me up.
Yeah, why didn't you do it already then, if it's your job?
I wanted him to rest.
Heal me, bro.
Do you need more? Are you feeling okay? How you feeling?
You know, I'm like not all the way there, but you know, I'm feeling.
I hear you. I hear you. How are you feeling now? Is that better? I just massage his shoulders.
You know, that'll do. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Man, I got all excited all of a sudden.
Why?
Do you need some healing too?
No. I was looking at inspiration. I was like, what? Somehow I got inspiration?
It's yeah.
Not you.
It's because
Oh, wait, yeah,
you probably already have it. Because I just placed your token on the other map.
Hmm.
Yeah, see? So if that message came up, you should just take the reminder that you have inspiration, Kappa. Alright, anyway. Is everybody good? Finished rolling hit dice?
I think so. Well, for me.
Alright. So Uthra comes back, right? And after confirming that everybody is eaten, rested, recovered their strength, she removes the stone that is trapping you inside and gestures for you to follow. Right?
Yes, I follow.
Should I be less conspicuous? Or
Well, I mean,
I'm a centaur.
you could try to be
I'm
less
asking
conspicuous, but
I mean, how
I can be less conspicuous.
can be?
I mean, I can be a bat.
You can be a bat.
I can be a bat.
I mean, if it's not just a once in. Yeah, fine. Be a bat.
I can be a bat.
just to confirm,
Unlike-
you said you were asking the party this, right?
I'm asking Uthra because we're gonna try and sneak out, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm asking Uthra, should I?
A bat
I'm a
in the
centaur,
tundra
right?
wastes.
Look, I'm just saying it's less conspicuous size-wise. It's less. It's harder to spot a bat than a centaur. Okay, I'm the size of 3 men.
No, you're not. You're a medium-sized creature. What are you
Yeah,
talking
okay.
about? There's
I
nothing.
think you could be something smaller that would one of us can hold you. I don't know.
I could be a spider. Wait, that's pretty sure that's a big spider, right?
Yeah, it's a giant spider.
That's a big spider. Is the bat big? The bat's small, right?
No, it's teeny tiny.
Tiny, yeah. That's the tiniest thing I can be. It's a bat.
So you want to wild shape into a bat?
I mean, I'm asking them if they want me to be smaller than a horse. They haven't given me a straight answer yet.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What does it matter if you are not seen if they see the giant paladin or the goblin riding a dog?
What if the paladin,
All of
what if the
those
paladin
things are
riding
really
dead,
conspicuous.
you know? That make more sense.
Can we pretend we have rope tied around our hands like she's leading us to our execution? She's gonna be our executioner? Whoa. Uthra, lead the way.
Yeah, what's the game plan if someone sees us before we leave? Like, that's what I'm asking.
The old Chewbacca and being led through the... you know what I'm talking about? What was that?
I'm not going to be a tauntaun for this, okay?
Yeah, come on.
I know
We all
yes.
could be snowmen and like camouflage ourselves and just be like, poop, stop moving if somebody sees us.
Boogar. This is why you
What?
don't let him make decisions.
That's what I've been saying.
I say we pretend like we're being led to the execution block by...
So you guys are gonna Star Wars this bit, right?
These are your people. What would you like us to do? Just follow you normally? Or would you like us to try and be inconspicuous?
Yes, Uthra.
I have
Figured
heard.
we would just move quietly and try to get out of here.
Let's do it.
Okay.
If someone spots us, are you going to talk out of it, or will we need to ready our hands for combat?
I can try, but it might come to combat.
Alright, then let's pretend like our hands are bound by this rope in my backpack.
He really does not want to give up on Star Warsing this.
Dude, we're going for it. It worked then, it'll work now.
Okay, so Harb loosely ties his hands to give the appearance that he's been caught. Is anybody else going to follow suit?
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I want to wild shape into a fucking... What is the wild shape button?
There's no wild shape button.
Well, I wild shape into a bat, and I sit on someone's shoulder, because we can just pretend like they ate me for lunch. Oh, that's a fucking text right there.
Yeah. Thanks for interjecting that into the chat.
I'm sorry, did I ruin your chat experience? It's my bad.
Yes, I am quite upset. All right, so we have now wild bat, and remember, you can't talk when you're wild shape. Oh no!
I'll just tell him beforehand to nestle into my hair since it's dark anyway.
All right,
I'll do that.
So the party begins walking, following Uthra, and she leads you around the back of the main area, and she takes you around so as to avoid like walking through the main area, and she brings you back to the conference area, right? The big meeting hall where you guys had originally been taken. She then explains that the entrances to the tunnels that run through Oyaviggaton, they are within the hall, so you have to go inside.
Is the hall empty right now?
Kind of shrugs. No way to know.
Why don't you like peek in the door, or I mean, you can be here, and we'll just wait.
Yeah, she's gonna obviously move ahead and just scout.
Okay.
So.
Opening the door to move in the scout, you see two young men exit the building, and as soon as they do, they immediately look at you, and then they kind of take their hand and they raise it like a fist, and they end up making a gesture, almost like a salute. Say, "Bone Carver, yes, wonderful, wonderful display in the arena. You honor all of us with your presence."
She'll just kind of nod at him and thank him.
They kind of look past you for a moment. "What are you doing with the prisoners? I thought their execution was in the morning."
Just taking them to sightsee the village a bit.
Ah, show us our...
It's beautiful at night.
Yes, let them experience a bit of the northern beauty before their demise. You are not only strong, but beautiful and kind as well, Bone Crusher. You are truly a marvel of all the village. And they just start just putting out all this adulation and doting. You could tell, no matter what she says, generally they're just going to believe it at face value.
She's kind of blushing a bit.
Eventually one of the men says, "Come, we have work to do." And he pulls at the other one, and they just walk away.
Okay, just keep moving forward.
Moving inside the Great Hall, it's you move into the main area, and then Uthra moves aside a panel behind where the chieftain sat, and you can see that there is a large hole that goes down into the glacier. The hole is roughly 15 feet in diameter, and there is a rope ladder that descends on one side.
I would like to say, wait, before we go down, Harb, Uthra, let's block off these doors. That'll buy us some time if they come checking for us.
Alright, we'll help out with that.
Yeah, get down with that.
Okay, so you guys start taking tons of things and dropping them down in front of the doors to try and block the entrances. And then after that is finished, doing what?
Pack my rope back into my backpack. Yeah, anybody else need any preparation?
Can you carry my dog down?
Heck yeah, I can.
Sweet.
Come here, Poochie.
Alright. Let's go down into the tunnels. Ah!
Ah!
The giant wall of text. Okay. Yeah, I switched back from one thing in the chat back to the actual chat log, and I saw it again. Oh, it pains me. Anyway, so you guys climb down the tunnel, right? And you find yourselves inside the caves underneath. Most passages in the caves here are about 15 feet wide, and the ceilings are 20 feet high unless I state otherwise, okay? The walls are all intricately carved with draconic imagery, pillars, filigrees, and leering dragon faces. The floors inside here are all worn smooth like glass from decades of traffic. It is difficult to traverse the ice, and everything within the caverns will be considered difficult terrain. Okay.
I'd like to go, hey guys, check this out. Echo, echo, echo.
Okay, you should, yes. I was gonna say everybody should be able to see within here, because as you climb down, you can see that there are several lamps that are hung around the perimeter, spiked into the wall, and they seem to be burning like whale blubber, and it bubbles and pops and hisses as it burns, but there is light all throughout most of the chambers.
Nice. I'd like to put the dog down.
I would like to become a horse again.
Oh,
I
God.
get out of her hair first before doing it.
Are you sure?
Oh God. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I got out first.
Just getting hooved in the back of the head.
You know, it's sought after in some regions.
Getting hoofed in the head?
There's some weird shit out there, man. Don't pretend like you haven't seen it.
I turn to look at him and kind of wink.
No response.
Harp is just a deviant. Like, he's...
Hey, lady. It's really just, I mean, it's lit a fire.
It's lit a fire.
What's his background, man? His background.
Alright, so we're in the cave. What do we do?
Go forth. Both of us should know this, right?
Yeah,
You
she's
can lead
leading
us.
them in the front.
She knows the way to the caves, but you have never been down here, Uthra. Only the chieftain was permitted to go to Arathor's lair.
I only know how to get down here, but I'll stay in the front.
Don't everybody move at once. Oh, I guess I should, Already did that. Coolio. Alright, as you move forward, you see that there is a tunnel, and it you know, intersects, heading up to the north and in the opposite direction down to the south. So you have a
I'd like to
choice.
ask Uthra if we should be quiet.
I don't really care either way. Whatever we come across, I'm just gonna kill it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
I like to keep an eye out for things to kill.
Okie dokie.
I'd like to keep an eye out for traps or something like that that might kill us.
I don't want to do that. You can. I'm gonna look for things to
Well, you can roll all you want. It doesn't do anything.
Just until eternity.
Which direction are you going?
She'll recommend the right unless they want to go left.
Right it is.
Let's
These
go.
are your caves. Don't you know your way?
No.
Can you show me the way?
Oh, God.
Do you know the way?
What is wrong with now? Bad. She just stated only the chieftain was allowed in the caves.
Well, let's go find him.
We the chieftain now.
All right.
Good.
As you approach down the tunnel, you see that there is a large open hall to the north of you, and that as you look in to the hall, you see that there are several giant corpses that are spread throughout the chamber. You can see that, and when I say giant, I don't mean like, like Goliath, like Uhtred. I mean like actual giants. They have blue skin. They wear giant horned helmets, and they are positively massive.
Sounds like a looting opportunity.
Can we approach with caution?
Absolutely, you could.
Can we possibly make a perception check? See if there's anything awaiting us?
So standing where you are, you want to do a perception check. Okay. Don't bother rolling. Or you can, do it anyway. From where you are standing, the only thing that you can see is the giant's corpse laying on the ground ahead of you, maybe 30 feet up into the chamber. And you can see that there seems to be a fog kind of hanging within the area.
I'd like to continue cautiously walking in, drawing my weapon and readying it. If anything comes towards the group, I'd like to strike at it.
Oh dear. Okay. Everybody go ahead and walk up into the chamber, if that's what you wanted to do. I got bad news for you. So as you walk up into the chamber, due to the obstruction of the fog and the fact that these creatures are hiding, even with trying to move in cautiously, you are unable to recognize the kobolds that were hiding amongst the stalagmites and stalactites here.
Oh God.
Oh yes. Okay, everybody go ahead and roll initiative, please. Everybody. Dirty derp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's number 6?
I think just you.
No, I already rolled. Oh, there's only 5 of you. Derp. Alright. So, Boogar, you would get to act first, however, the party is surprised.
Hooray!
Hooray for surprise rounds. Rin surprised. Bruce is surprised. Alright. And so it's at this point that all of the kobolds will make their presence known, right? You guys advance into the chamber, and as you do, while you do this, the kobolds move out from behind the ice, and they advance on you with slings and daggers drawn.
Oh my gosh, how many are there?
1,000,000.
Oh God.
For all intents and purposes, these look like regular kobolds, except they have a bluish tint to their skin from having been in the ice and snow for so long. 25. Dirty. Dirty. Okay, so that's where all the kobolds are moving. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there's just going to be a rain of pellets from slings, little stones and shards of ice that they've picked up and are now shooting at you. So we're going to go 7. We're going to go 3 harb, 4... What's the range of this? 30? Okay, hold on. Because some of them will have disadvantage. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's start with 2 on harb. Harb take 4. 2 on Uthra. Uthra take nothing. And the 1 here on Bruce. Then we have 2, 3 more in the back. And these ones will all have disadvantage because of the distance. They're going to shoot Harb, Harb, and Uthra. Uthra, take 5. Alright, after that, you are surprised. That's first round. Surprised. And then second round, Boogar, you can go ahead and begin and take your action.
I would like to cast Mage Armor on myself. And then I would also like to look around and see if there are any opportunities for cover in this cave.
The only things that are really noticeable that you can hide behind are the giant's corpses. And they are back here, behind the kobolds.
Okay. I'll go ahead and end my turn then.
Okay. Rin?
I'm also casting Mage Armor, and I'm gonna move over here a little bit.
Alright.
And that's it.
Here we go, guys. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna do a thing. Color blue. Look, it's Totes a Frost Giant.
Oh my god. I love it. That's great.
Okay, there we go. There's the corpses. So Rin and Bruce.
I'd like to cast Roasted Kobolds real quick. This goes to that one. Goes 60 feet, so I can hit that one, these two, then hit this one, and then this one too. So 60 feet that goes like this.
Okay, so you want it to go, yeah, diagonal, and then up. Let me just read the thing.
Like that. Because it goes 60 feet, right?
Wait a minute. Okay. So, wait 1 sec. So I have a thing for this.
Yeah. Oh, should I get rid of my line then?
Oh yeah, mine's better.
Sure.
So 15.
Dude, yours is all fancy and stuff. Does it move too, or just look cool?
Does it move? I wish it moved. It also takes like way longer to set up than.
I mean, yeah, I had the other one done already.
Yeah, but mine is cooler. You shut your face.
And I'm not arguing with that. Yours is definitely cooler.
There we go. I don't know. We did it. We did the thing, man.
We're getting there.
There is a wall of,
and it's on fire,
of flames. Whoosh.
Yeah.
That's probably way longer than it should be, but I don't care. All right, so all of the kobolds, they're gonna take 19 damage if they don't pass the save. Doesn't matter if they pass the save; even the half damage makes them dead. You monster.
That's okay. It's getting cold in here. And that's my turn. Because no one's looking rough. Well, I'll walk up a little.
Alright. The kobolds will take their turn now. And, let's see. These guys in the back are going to advance. Yeah, my tabletop is lagging. I don't know if any of you were having And more slings. Let's see, in this we have 4 kobolds remaining. We're gonna go. They're just gonna pelt on Bruce because of that monstrous display of might that you just did. Take 8. Take another 6. Another 3. And then they miss you. So what is that total? 8, 11, 17 on Bruce. And then Harb.
I think I'm going to run up between these guys and swing at the one to my left that's by the wall.
Hey, I know why those are so hard to distribute. Because these aren't 5-foot squares.
Oh.
Oh wait, are they? Oh yes they are. Okay. The scale's weird. These are 5-foot squares. Alright, Harb, continue.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna Holy Avenger this guy to my left.
What is is that a class ability? I don't. What does he mean?
That's the weapon that what's his face gave me before he left.
You're gonna give him your sword?
Huh?
You're gonna give him your sword?
No, I'm gonna hit him with it.
Oh, you're gonna attack him. Oh,
sorry.
You see,
I'm going to.
I didn't understand.
I'm gonna give him
the business.
Give him the
Yeah. All right. Well, 10 is a miss. Okay. Are you done?
Do I get another hit? I think I get a swing.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, there we go.
I was wondering why you weren't using your extra attack when you fought.
You have 2 attacks. Why don't you use those when you're fighting?
Sorry. That was part of the whole romance. Come on.
He was distracted by her beauty, and you missed that one too. All right, Uthra.
Yeah, that's all.
Just gonna move here, take out this really big great axe, and take a swing at both of them. One on the bottom and one to the top. Reckless.
All right, 25, 26. Those are dead kobolds.
That's it.
Boogar?
The southernmost cobalt, I think I'll just throw a firebolt at and see what happens.
It hits and incinerates the poor little guy.
Oh, I feel bad. Oh well. I'm done.
Rin?
Well, there's only one left. So we're just...
Well, it's at this point I would hate to inform you that Rar Like a Want has cursed you with a nat 1.
Oh shit.
He used the last of his bucks.
DV4, if you look at your initiative roll, it already has advantage in it. I programmed it earlier today.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is a nat 1. You fumble your attack, and you get so invested in your spell casting, you forget to watch your target. Your target has advantage on attack rolls against you on their next turn, as they move into your blind spot, and they're no longer targetable by your spells. Are you finished?
That's it.
Are you gonna hit him when he gets home?
He's still home. He's sitting here with his little shit-eating grin on his face. He wanted me. He's like, you should just use a fireball real quick. So I would waste the spell.
Oh, what a jerk. Alright, Bruce. Hello?
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry. I would like to gallop up to it. And then bonus action shillelagh.
Wait, how far did you move?
40 feet. I have
Remember,
40 feet of movement.
remember, all of this is difficult terrain.
Oh. Well, then I gotta go back.
Yes, you do. One
Well,
more.
I guess I don't do that. And what does my charge do? One second. Nope. Can't do that. One second. Then that changes my plan. I forgot this was difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a horse. I don't feel difficult terrain.
What about ladders when you're trying to climb out of water?
Those aren't terrain. Lifestyle choice.
That's a different thing altogether.
Yeah, no one looks rough. Like, did anyone take damage? I'm just gonna heal myself.
That's a good plan.
Let's just heal myself. For 7. Because I don't think anyone else got hit for any amount of damage I can see. And that's my turn. Or bonus action shillelagh anyways. Even though I'm not hitting it.
There you go.
And walk.
All right. Kobold, there's only one remaining. He's gonna peek out from behind this corner, and he's just gonna just to appease the malicious Twitch god. He is going to fire his sling at Shelby, and oh my god, I have a nat 20. Give her.
Wow.
Yep. So here's the sling. Pew! Nat 20. So we roll another d4. And wow. Alright, take 10 damage, Shelby. The rock hits you straight in the middle of your head. And then bam.
Alright.
Alright. Harb.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna. For rough terrain, does that just half our movement speed?
It costs you, like, each space will make you roll, you need to move 10. Like it's 5 feet to move 1 square, but to move that 5 feet of distance, you have to use 10 of your speed.
So
Okay,
yes,
I could
half movement.
So I could still get to him, right? Speed of 30. Yeah, right. Yeah. Move up to him and swing on him. I'm gonna attack him for my holy avenger.
Okay. 14 hits and kills Kobold. He dead.
Yahoo!
Let's investigate these bodies.
Or, I mean, you could not.
We can loot
Anything
them
on
for
this?
their wares.
Okay.
We've got some roast cobalt for later, though.
Gross?
No, roasted.
I know. Gross.
There's an orc, a Goliath, a goblin, and a tabaxi in the party. I'm pretty sure we'll eat roasted cobalt.
Doesn't mean they're cannibals.
It's not cannibalism, they're kobolds.
You're eating
They're
a
not-
sentient creature,
Yeah, so are chickens and cows.
but they're not intelligent and self-aware.
Some of them are.
You've met a sentient cow?
Look, I'm a centaur. I've lived in the forest. There's been many sentient cows, okay?
Oh, I guess. Wait, so
I would totally
wait,
eat
whoa,
kobold.
time out then. Is Bruce a meat eater?
I'm not a vegan.
So even though you are a person of the forest, right?
Yeah,
And you've
death is
talked
natural.
you've talked with animals. You've conversed
Yes.
with them. And not
Yeah.
in a philosophical way. Like you've
Yeah.
literally had conversations with words. You still
Yeah.
eat them.
Yeah.
You're a monster.
No. Look, a wolf
It's
will eat a rat. It doesn't matter. A bear will eat a cat. It doesn't matter. You know, that's natural. the natural order of things.
Yeah, but
meat eats meat.
But if it knows, it's like
that's irrelevant to the
I don't
fact.
know, man. I don't know. And then pretty.
The chicken knows it's dead too. Like,
I'm pretty sure that there's a that philosophically you draw the line at intelligent creatures.
they're dead. It's meat.
Anyway,
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You guys want to investigate
natural.
the frost giants, right?
It'd be disrespectful to not eat their bodies.
Yeah, oh, is that how that works?
Yeah. We respect them enough to eat them. There's honor in their death. Plus, they attacked us, so fuck them. What's tasty? Okay?
What's your alignment?
That's a good question.
Tasty.
Lawful neutral. Lawful neutral. And the law of nature is you kill or be killed,
Nom, nom,
and
nom.
then you eat. Yes.
This sounds like something like a chaotic evil person. Like, oh, they attacked me. So
These aren't
number
people, these
number
are
one,
animals.
I'm going to kill them. Then I'm going to eat them. Then I'm going to digest and shit them out,
If
so
we
that
were
that
attacked
person's
by wolves,
final
I would
state on
eat
this
the wolves
plane
too.
is to be my shit. It's
Look,
like,
if a wolf attacks you, you eat the wolf after you kill it.
do you?
Don't let that meat go to waste.
I don't know.
That wolf lived a life. It'd be disrespectful just to waste its meat.
Are you guys gonna investigate these frost giants or what?
I totally rolled a 16 on investigation.
Okay, you investigate and you find that they have nothing. Literally, it seems like everything that they once had carried has been removed.
Can I tell how they were killed?
Yes. Yes, you can. Giant puncture wounds in their chest indicate that a very large being has killed them, either with claw or tooth.
Okay.
What's the nature check for?
Just see if I'm smart enough to assume it's a dragon.
Well, based on what you know about, oh yeah,
I don't know dragons that well.
you know that they're big.
That's the deduction I was seeing if I was gonna make. But
Yeah, even without rolling a nature check, you could have just went, I think it's a dragon.
yeah,
And then
but
with
there
the
could be
with
other
the
big
nature
things here
check,
too, right?
with the nature check, you're basically in the same place. I still think it's a dragon, guys.
There could be other beasts of the size of the region.
Well, yeah,
Of
but it's
the
just saying
dragons.
that there is no information that you gained from investigating that would lead to support or deny your theory of it's a dragon.
So Bugar's wondering why the dragon didn't eat these giants, because the law of nature said since it killed it, it should.
Oh my god. Maybe.
He just ponders this in silence. Don't
Not all
worry.
creatures respect nature. Okay. Dragons
I
are
am one of
disrespectful
them.
creatures. Wait, you're one of the people who don't respect nature, or you respect nature?
Don't, because I try to eat everything.
So you don't want to eat those kobolds we just roasted.
No, I was totally for eating the kobolds.
That's respectful.
Okay.
You respected their lives enough to, continue on. They can help you live.
So guys, I've noticed this place pretty much dead ends, but yet there was a dragon in here. What do you think of that?
Where that dragon at now?
Can I investigate the walls? See if there's any passages we don't see that might have frozen over or something.
Sure.
It's like, no wonder it's rough in here. The dragon feet are been stomping around.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Okay, so after walking around and looking at everything, you can determine there are no secret passages, no other walkways, just the main gate that you walked in.
Okay then.
Can I take another look at this body, or rather around it, and see if maybe it was dragged into this little cavern?
I mean, oh no.
I'm just trying to figure out how, like, a dragon got in here and killed these guys.
You do remember you're in the dragon's home, right?
Yeah, but that's an itty bitty little entrance, and dragons are big. I'm just
Probably
saying.
a lot bigger.
Well,
than what's
that
on the map.
entrance is 30 feet across. No, these are 5 foot. 15 feet across. You don't think a dragon's torso would be more than 15 feet wide? I think that's huge.
I've seen bigger, but okay, let's onward. Let's go explore.
Yes, onward. However, I have bad news.
Uh-oh.
Yes, because as you guys are leaving this chamber, let me position them. You see a half dozen very strange-looking beasts that are blocking your way. They look at you with dumb animal eyes. Come on, show it. But you can tell there is a bit of like malice behind them as they look at you with that stupid face. And they are blocking your way out of the chamber. And oh my god, roll initiative. Ooh-wee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Mastiff.
Wait, sorry, that was my dog.
I need to...
You a dog now?
It don't matter. That'll be... Well, it does matter. Let's delete that. Add boot... Oh, you did. And then we'll set that to the... What was it? 18? Works for me.
We'll just know it's me. It's fine.
Well, it's not, though. Because then on the turn tracker, it's going to say it's the Mastiff's turn. I'm trying to... Ta-da! Look, it even got the right number.
Hey, all right.
Alright, Rin and Uthra. You guys both have a tie at 22. Who's going first?
You can go, dude. Or lady.
Okay.
Shim.
And then Bruce and Harb tied at 4.
Do you want me to go first so you can...
Healer should go last.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, cool. There. So, that means Uthra will have the first turn in combat again. Newcomers reckon face today.
I should be under Harb.
You are?
Not on my screen. Sorry, test. Yeah, totally. I was under on my screen.
Gonna rage, and then I think everybody in that aura when I activate it. Oh no, I can't do it this turn. Just rage and then go forward and reckless attack both on the left one.
You can do it.
Okay.
Or no. It's when you have to use a bonus action on your turn to trigger the aura. Okay, right. I understand. I thought that the aura triggered also when it was used for the first time. I know. Well, okay. I don't know if that's true. I know it did with the flame aura. I don't know if it did with the other variants. We'll look into it later. Don't matter. Oh my god, that double crit. Screenshot that. That's what she made. For a bajillion damage.
It's 26 total.
Savage.
Forgot to do the rage.
You feel it's imperative to press the advantage. You can choose to gain advantage on all attacks against your target next turn, but then it gives you reckless attack. We're not going to worry about that. So you said 26 because of rage. All right, it's a savage attack, but it is still standing in front of you.
Same one then.
Oh, you have another attack. All right, now it's super dead. There we go. All right, Rin.
If I shoot this one at the bottom with my blast, could it take damage from hitting the wall?
No.
Wow. I guess I'm still gonna shoot it. Alex said bye.
Tell him he smells and to quit interrupting my game. Alrighty.
We'll just shoot this one.
Okay, was that it?
I can cast twice, right?
Mm-hmm. Against the same one?
Let's do the same one. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, Boogar.
That one there, firebolts, and that is going to be it for me.
Alright, now for the toads. The toads. This one's gonna go there. There. What is its move? 30. Right there, there. So, the first one, you get to take an opportunity attack if you want it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's like 3 in a row. Alright, so there's that. The other one's gonna move up. And then the next one. And this one's just gonna stop right here. And then my frogs are all gonna bite people. This first one's gonna bite Boogar. Nope, no it is not. Next one's gonna try to bite Shelby. Yes, it is. So Shelby, you need to make a nothing. It bites you and just kind of latches on. Escape DC is 11. And in the meantime, you're taking a total of 9 damage. 3 piercing, 6 cold. What the heck is that? Alright, the next one is attacking Bruce. And misses. And then the last two attacking Uthra. Miss. Miss.
They have advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, so those 2 rolls will be for the first one. Here's a second. 16. So it hits you for... Well, you have resistance to both of those. So,
Yeah,
4 and 3. And then you are grappled. Okay, Harb. At the start of your turn, these creatures, right? They're like giant frogs, but you can feel this cold radiating off of their body. Okay, and at the start of your turn, you're going to take 9 cold damage.
What?
Yep. All right, you can take a turn as normal.
This just angers me, and I'd like to hit the one that's weakened to my left.
Okay. That is a miss. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Why do you have disadvantage?
I'm not quite sure.
Use your toggle. Put it back to normal, dingus. All right, so 14 will hit and kill the toad.
I'd like to turn to the one to my other side on the right and hit him with the Holy Avenger.
All right. And then are you finished?
Yeah, that'd be all for me.
All right, Bruce. Start of your turn, you are going to take 3 cold damage.
Ooh. Chilly. Okay. I would like to attack the lower one here with Produce Flame. Throw some fire at it.
All right, it takes the hit, and you see it doesn't like the fire at all. It lets out a croak and dies.
And that's my turn.
Uthra, start of your turn, you're going to take 1 cold damage.
Okay. Am I still able to swing on this one next to me?
Because you're grappled?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe it is with disadvantage. What's the
Okay,
rules
reckless.
for grapple? I never remember. No, you don't even have disadvantage. Alright, anyway, just, yeah. Reckless. And both hits will kill the frog.
And she'll just move back over here to this one. And that's it.
Yeah, you moved. I'm trying to get the thing off your face. There we go. Alright, Rin, start of your turn. Take 3 cold damage.
I'm grappled, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna try to get out of that.
Alright, strength or dexterity, DC 11. Alright, you managed to break free from the grapple.
That's my action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Let me turn your volume down. You're a little loud.
Okay.
Okay, next, Boogar.
I'm really big surprise here.
Firebolt.
Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna firebolt the one right next to Ren.
Ooh.
How does that look?
It's alright. I mean, you know, I've seen better, but so nope, that's a weapon crit. Spell crit. Your spell attack knocks the target with such extreme force, you knock it off its feet and onto its back, and the creature is laying prone.
And then for the rest of my turn, I'm gonna have my doggy strategically reposition me a little bit off to the rear, and I will end my turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and move. And then we have one toad left. Is gonna try to bite Bruce. And
Come
failed.
at me, bro.
He failed.
Yep.
Harb, take 3 cold damage. Oh, 6 cold damage. Oh, I had 2 frogs. Well, shit. Take 6 cold damage, Harb.
It's chilly in here. Okay, I'd like to swing at the one to my right with my holy window.
Dead frog.
And then the one above me.
And that is a not dead frog. I mean, he hurts.
Alright, that's all for me.
Bruce.
Yes, time for more roast animals.
And dead frog.
Is that bugged?
Is what
Okay,
bug?
no. It rolls low damage too. I was just double checking.
Okay. So, clearing out the ice toads. What would you guys like to do now? What do you do now?
I'm sorry, I have a real quick question. What is the green circle on our token represent? The one in the middle?
That's your hit point.
Okay, alright. Just trying to make sure. Thanks.
Yeah.
What? Alright, so that was that. You guys move out into the tunnel hallway now. Coast looks clear.
Is anyone hurt? Does anyone need any topping off?
I could use a little bit just in case.
Okay. I can do that. How much is a little bit? We're talking.
Yeah, a little bit, you know.
Okay,
Like,
I got you.
just-
I'll use 2 bombs on him.
Okay, cool. Thank
So
you.
heal for 8.
No, healed for 6 and have 1 temporary hit point.
No, I did it twice.
Yeah, I know, I see it. Temporary hit points don't overwrite each other. They don't stack. So if he
What do you mean
has
they don't stack?
1 temporary hit point and you give him 1 temporary hit point, the old one goes away and now he has 1 temporary hit point.
Well, then heal for that much then.
Yeah, and it's not healing for that much. You go up
Well, he
5
heals for
hit
5.
points, and then you have a one point buffer. Like, you have to keep them separate.
Okay, so 41 and then a +1. Okay.
Yeah, the red bar on your token, you know how it's always empty? That's where you track temporary hit points.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay,
That makes
look at
sense.
Yeah, think of it like a shield. You know, when you get hit, it eats up your shields first and then goes to your life.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I like that. Thank you.
Yeah. Advancing down the corridor, you see now that the way splits off in 3 directions. To the north, to the south, and straight ahead. And none of you made any mention of trying to move quietly or sneakily. Sneakily? Damn it, you got me saying it now. So, I'm going to go ahead and just say, look it, roll initiative. Because I'm sure all of you have moved up and you can see that room full of bat up there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We are asked about that. They said, nah, we kill everything we see.
Right.
I asked about sneaking earlier. It was the first thing I did.
Yeah. Now, because we had talked about this earlier, DV, if you highlight over the 21 in chat, you'll see it rolled 1d20, 1d20, and then the formula there, KH1, it's only counting the highest number. So you're 19 plus your 2 from your dex. So
I'm used to seeing the 2 numbers. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of funky the way that it does it. All right. Anyway, 5. More toads. More toads. Rin and Uthra tie at 21. Who's going first?
Same thing again.
Okay. So, Uthra, you are up.
Yeah, I'll just sit tight right here. I'll move up a little bit though. Just right about there.
Okay. And Rin?
Gonna move up a little bit because I can't see. Oh, there they are.
So that's 20.
This is still just terrain, right?
The entire area.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can still reach them.
With blast? Yeah, it's got a range of like 120.
Yeah. 120, yeah. So we'll do that twice on that one in the front.
And 1322. Alright, the toads are going to take their turn again. Now. Because this is the first turn they've had in combat. Now, the toads, they are going to move 10, 20, 30. And then you see them kind of hunker down. And then they just hop. Right? Essentially giving them a move speed of 40. Like they move forward 20 and then they hop.
They cheating.
Well, they're frogs, man. What kind of frogs would they be if they didn't hop? You know what? Why am I doing this one at a time? Is it because you're a dummy? It is because you're a dummy. There we go. 40 feet forward, all of them. All right. And then, no. That was just their move. They still have an action. And that action is going to be... Can you believe it? They're all going to dodge. They're all dodging this turn. Fuck it, I'm done. All right, Boogar.
Wow. Wow, I'm kind of inspired by that. You know what? I think I'm going to move and then just dodge as well.
All right. I could have done a whole lot more, but I'm too lazy, so they're all dodging. Get that purple arrow out of here. You don't need to count nothing. All right, Bruce.
I'd like to walk up 20 feet, be beside Barbarian.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah, you just looked around the corner, didn't you?
Ooh. I'm just trying to like see how many of these I can hit in
How
a
many do you
wall.
see? That's a lot of arrows flickering back and forth. In the black.
Oh god, okay.
Oh, I guess I could have warned them.
There's a lot of them. Okay.
Uthra's stoic warrior.
Very stoic.
It doesn't matter how many enemies.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I can help with this. I'm gonna cast another wall of fire, and I'm gonna get fancy with it. Because we gotta like limit them off. So
All
they can
right.
only come through at one point, right? We gotta funnel them.
Ah, yes.
So I'd like to like, is there? If I do the line, can it have like show the length? So I want it to be like, I want to hit as many of them as I can, but also funnel them through. So like, this way, 25 feet, 35 feet, 45 feet,
Okay. So
5 feet. Like start here, so they have to come through these squares here.
it's a
Yeah, I'll draw it for you.
No. I know what you want. You shut your face hole.
I know what you want, baby.
So you want right there. That is a 20-foot section, and you want it to go up. Right.
I want to force them so that they have to come. Whoops.
What is wrong with you?
I drew the line, man. Like, I want them to only be able to come through here.
Yeah, but that line that you drew is a lot longer than your 60 feet.
Well, I did the math. It wasn't. It was...
Because that's 15.
That's 10. From here, from this guy to this guy is 10 feet.
No, you're not measuring accurately. It's
Oh, right, because
it starts in the center.
Right. That's 15.
Yeah. So then.
And then we add... Like, whatever... We add 10 more to that, right?
Okay.
So that's 25. And then you add 10 more.
Oh my god,
That's
this whole thing.
35.
You know, right, you just put your purple
45.
kajigger on there, and we'll figure it out.
Like, it starts with this guy, and it hits these people. That's the line. Right?
So 5, 10, 15,
15,
20, 25,
25.
30, 35, 40, 40, 55, 60. That's fair. All right.
Okay.
Good. You did it, buddy.
Yeah.
So
Do
there
you have to replace it with your fire, or is it okay for a
No,
line?
I don't care anymore. I wanted it to be pretty, but it's too much effort.
There's too many lines.
Why-
I told you it's gonna get complicated with the zigzagging. Yeah, so 26 damage to them. If they fail, they're safe. Or 16. Take a save. Booker's like, BRB. It's gonna take a while.
I thought you were the healer.
I am.
However,
But I also saw a lot of them.
However.
so I decided
However, literally just looked it up because I'm like, man, that is an awful powerful spell. Can't do
Say
that.
zigzag?
No,
Has to
you
go
can't
straight?
shape it. It's a straight line or it's a circle, as those are the
Oh.
only things it says you can do in the in the spell description.
Okay. Well then. Wait, I can just do like that.
15,
That's 60.
30.
Like that's effectively 16. I just want to hit like as many of them as I can.
That is 60 feet. Okay.
Okay.
How's
Well, then
that?
shape it so that it hits as many of those in that line that I can.
Oh, boss me.
Because I can't manipulate that thing.
You could just, block the entrance. Boop.
I mean, I could, but then we don't get to kill them all.
Maybe.
And then when the spell goes out, they'll just come for us anyway. So we might as well just funnel them to only the top one at a time, and just burn as many as I can in that line.
So,
You know?
like, I'm still having a hard time understanding. Like here, because I'm looking at 3. Those 3. I guess if you place it right there, we'll count that as 4.
Yeah.
All right, 4. And what's the save? DC 16.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that means
Yeah.
they all failed. And they're all gonna just take a shit ton of fire damage.
I would have preferred it like this way to hit those ones, so that people can still see the top.
Yeah, I'm not moving it again.
That's
Because I said right here, and you're like, yeah.
yeah, whatever. That'll do.
All right. And then Harb.
Alrighty, let's see, that wall of fire lasts.
Yes, it does persist
Okay.
for up to a minute.
So I probably shouldn't run in there, dive in it first.
Well, it only when does it trigger the damage? It's as much as in the center. Well, creature ends its turn. One side of the wall is I guess the hot side. I'm guessing it's going to be down.
Right.
Because then the only ones that will take damage is if you stand adjacent to the wall or if you are in its space.
Well, a creature takes damage, the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Right.
So if you walk through it, you'll get hurt.
Yep.
Okay,
Well,
perhaps.
Go ahead.
Maybe I'll just pull up to the front here. I guess I could. I think I'm gonna hold here.
Okay.
Just ready my blade for anybody who comes around the corner.
Okay. DV4. No. Uthra.
Could I run and then jump and land right in front of this frog right here? Jumping over
What's strength?
Strength is 18.
Okay. And you want to move 5, 10. Actually, you could not do that. You need 10 feet of space in order to make a long jump. And he is 10 feet ahead of you, which gives you 5 feet to run. It was a good plan. It would have been badass if you did it, but you can't because you don't have the room.
Could I still get there regardless without the jump?
Yeah, isn't your movement like 40?
Yeah.
So let's see. You go 10, 20, 30. 40 puts you there because of the difficult terrain.
Damn it.
I know, right?
Alright, I'll just rage and throw a javelin right at this front one.
Okay. And that is a dead frog.
That's it.
All right. Ren?
Gonna move up just a little bit. Just to see better. And I'm gonna do it again. One on this one. And one back there.
Okay.
You can't see through the wall.
Yeah, the wall is a opaque material.
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Okay.
then I
But
guess
you see me pointing up, as if there was another one around the corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, she can't move up any further. I think that's the problem.
I can't move any further, yeah. I can see this one.
If she were on my back, she could see it.
How?
'Cause I'm a horse.
Yeah, I know that. But what is? Doesn't it take half their movement to mount you? What does it say?
It doesn't say that anywhere.
No. That's the
Does
rules for mounting.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't
think
know about rules.
you use half your movement to mount something, which she
I
couldn't
didn't-
do because she's already at max movement.
My bad.
So she throws a blast here, kills that frog, and then you got nowhere to throw the second. All right, fun stuff. Froggos. This guy is dead. I'll move him out of the way because it's gonna get congested. All right, this Froggo. 20 feet will be there, and then it's gonna hop. Boop.
If I ready my weapon, do I get to swing at him?
You will. Just give me a hot second to finish moving all these bastards.
Okay, no rush, no rush.
Alright, 20. 15, 20. And 15. No, that'd be dumb. Why would I do that? 20. 20. This is where I just grab them. Yo, okay. And then they start to jump. 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 Get out of here. Alright, and then there's that. Harb, you can go ahead and take your reaction now. And that hits. Alright, all the frogs are still out of range of everything, right? So they're going to take their action to dash. This frog up here, though, the one that hopped in between the two of you, he's the only one that can attack, and it will. So we're going to try to bite Harb, I guess, and fail. So the rest of the frogs... 20, 20, 20, 20, and then 20, hop, 20, hop, hop, hop. Okay, there. All our frogs are bottlenecked. Mugar.
To the frog that is just south of Ren, I'm going to be throwing a Chaos Bolt.
All right. And what elemental type is number 3?
3 is fire.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn.
Alright, Bruce. At the beginning of your turn, you are going to take 9 cold damage.
Ouch.
A bunch of frosty boys.
Yo, I would like to cast Gust of Wind
Line of wind 60 feet long.
this way. Or push them down.
Okay. So what
Yeah, 60 feet that way.
strength save is what I was looking for. What's your save DC?
16.
1, 2.
But they don't make
3.
it now. I think they make it the start of their turn. Right?
No, starts its turn in the line. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah. I just want to
let's.
you want to make a line now?
Yeah, you can do it.
It just goes down to like there. And it's 10 feet wide, so it hits everything pretty much under.
Alright, hold on then. Because then I am going
Then
to.
you do it thick.
It's 60.
I don't want to
feet.
hit my boy up here, but I want to hit all the froggos
10,
to my left.
20. Damn it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Eh. Mother bitch. Right there. That's 60 feet. And we're going to turn it. Oh, so die.
It's 10 feet wide, not 5.
I know. I just was making a square.
Oh. Okay.
I gotta spin it still. So it's like that, and double. And you want to position it so you don't hit your boy.
Exactly.
So it's
I want to not hit my boy. I'll hit all the other ones in that line.
Your boy appreciates it.
So it's like.
Would it be better if I went up here? I know
No.
I want to get some attack of opportunity,
That's fine. Like right there.
but I want to hit all of them.
Yes.
They're like that, pushing them all away. And then I can. Can't bonus action, can I? Because I don't have any heal bonus. Right?
No.
So I don't have any cantrips, I mean. So that's my turn. I make whoosh sounds as my bonus action.
Yeah, wait a minute. Why doesn't your spell description show concentration?
I don't think it is.
It is.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
What is it? I don't know. I clicked the button. I just dragged it over.
Yeah. I think that one wasn't in the compendium at first. So that might have been typed in. Either way, the wall of fire will peter out because you can't concentrate on 2 things at once.
Was that one not in there either?
Yeah, wall of fire has concentration. But that's okay. So you are concentrating on Gust of Wind.
Okay.
Alright. And then you are finished. Hard. Start of your turn, you're going to take 12 cold damage.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Alright, well, I would like to swing at the one to my right.
Okay.
And then swing at the one to my left.
Alright. 18, 21 for 11 and 13. Dead frog. And dead frog.
Oh.
Finished?
Yeah, that's all for me.
Okay. Uthra.
She's gonna move down here and swing at the one to the right. Reckless.
Dead frog.
Okay, gonna move one forward. Do I have to do anything for this gust of wind?
It's at the start of your turn.
Okay. I'll take another swing at this frog right here.
14,
14.
16, 18. Okay.
And bonus action that tundra stuff.
Okay. So
So
each creature of your choice in the aura gains 2 temporary hit points. It's 3 temporary hit points because you're level 7.
yeah, 3.
And what's the aura radius? 10?
Yes.
So, sure. Rin, Bruce, Harb, and yourself are all going to gain 3 temporary hit points.
Does the 3 take away the 1?
Yes, it does. They don't stack.
So just have 3.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
That's my turn.
Wait, didn't you take damage? So you would have lost the 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
It goes out first.
Okay. Rin?
Can I blast this one next to me?
Yeah, at the start of your turn, you take 3, Rin.
Okay.
And then 14, 13. And he's going to get knocked back a jillion feet. Alright. Froggos. Let's start. What is it? DC 13?
16.
16. Strength. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 pass, 2 fail. And a failure is 15 feet away.
Yeah. And then it even difficulter terrain to move.
Huh.
Takes double movement to move in the gust of wind.
Y'all. That's not a thing that existed. Oh, wait, no. Only 2 got pushed. The other 2 resisted. What am I doing?
What do you mean it's not a thing?
There's not such thing as double difficult.
Well, I mean, like, it doesn't make it difficult terrain. It makes it so that it takes double movement to move in the wind.
Then why
Like, it doesn't turn it into difficult. And, like, any creature must spend 2 to move 1.
Okay, okay. No, you say
Right?
you said difficult. I
I
thought
know.
you were implying it was difficult terrain.
No.
Alright, doesn't matter.
I meant, like,
So frogs attacking. They are going to 2 on Uthra. Both miss.
Advantage.
Where? All right, they both hit. So you're gonna take 3, 2, 4, and then nothing. So total of 9 on Uthra. From the first 2, the other ones are all going to move. They're gonna go like this. 10. This will be. Damn it, I keep grabbing the stupid. Here, we'll just put it there. We know what it is. That'll be 20, 30, and then hop, hop, 20, hop, 20, oh, hop. All right, and then that gives me 1, 2, 3 more attacks. Bruce, 13. 1, 2. Let's go Harb and Uthra again. Harb, and then Uthra. 19 is a hit, so take another 3 damage. I know, a whopping 3 damage. And then Boogar. Oh,
The
about that
one
guy.
that's closest to me will just do a firebolt. And I'll end my turn.
Bruce.
I take 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. So cold.
And then... Shillelagh's not concentration, right?
No, you didn't. It says success.
No, I meant like Shillelagh isn't concentration.
No.
Okay, well then I'm Shillelagh and attack the one here. Nope. JKLOL.
Alright, finished.
Yep.
Hard. Take 369. Cold. It's so cold.
Dude, it's super chilly in here. I need my cardi party. I'm gonna swing at the guy to my left. Cardi party. And the guy to the bottom right. I'll swing at them.
Finished?
Yeah, that'll be all for me.
Alright, at the start of your turn, Uthra, DC 16 strength save. Alright, pass, no problem.
Reckless attack on that guy right there.
So, first attack is going to kill the first toad.
The second one will be to the right one then.
Okay, and that will kill him as well.
Now activate the aura again.
You have to make a strength save
He did.
to not get pushed. Oh, did he?
Yeah,
My bad.
look at the chat. Alright, activate the aura again, so same 3 as before. You get 3 temporary hit points if you had used yours before. Alright, Rin?
Go for that one.
Alright, the first one will hit and kill the toad. The second attack will miss. And we have 2 still within the radius. Doesn't have advantage. So 14 and 2 both miss. So, and then they move. 5, 10, hop. And then let's see. We're gonna use our standing leap. Let's just go hop, hop, and then we'll move. 5, 10, 15. He walks away from you with that movement. Uthra, you can make an attack, which is going to miss. The second one is going to stand right there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 toads remaining. First one on Bruce. Miss. Bruce again. Miss. Harb. Harb takes 7 total. Orc's going down, boys.
Never.
And then
Except
the
for that
next
one
one
time.
attacking Uthra. Miss. With advantage? Okay, miss. Alright, Boogar.
On this one right here, the one closest to me, and the one just to the left of it, I'm going to throw some acid and see what happens with that.
DC 14.
Oh god, my eyes.
Pass and fail. So this one will take 11. The other one is unharmed.
And I'm going to do a minor move and end my turn.
Bruce, take 9 at the start of your turn.
Ouch. Yep. Blue. Those. 6. Well, I was gonna get rid of it anyway, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. I didn't need that. That's okay. I was gonna. Brown bear's my best melee, right? Because this can attack twice.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna become a brown bear.
All right. So your action to wild shape.
Yes, I'm a bear now. Oh fuck! I'm huge.
Well, yeah, you're a bear.
Oh my god. Jesus.
I roar. I'm gonna do anything
Did you
else.
smash the one under you? Oh my god.
Oh,
was
that's Shelby. She just kind of gets
Oh
pushed.
god, no.
She
Shelby.
just kind of gets pushed out of the way.
At least she's not taking damage from them.
You know, I just want to point out
Yeah.
that during your time here within the Arctic,
Yes.
you did see a polar bear.
Yes.
And remember, you can wild shape into any creature.
Isn't its challenge rating too high?
Huh?
Isn't its challenge rating too high?
No. I think it's the same CR as the brown bear. Let me check. Yo, what can you shift into?
We'll do it off stream, right? We can check that off stream. Like I can shift into like
CR2?
I could have done that.
Is it CR2?
I don't know.
Okay,
I want you to be a
check your
polar
wild shape description. I'm pretty sure you can shape up to anything that is CR2, because I think that's what the bear is. And you can only shape into things that you had seen before. And now, being in the Arctic, you've seen a polar bear.
No, it's CR1.
Oh, I think it's maybe moon druids get CR2.
Yeah, moon druids can go up to like
Man,
Haha, you suck.
other
should
shit.
have been a polar bear.
That's cool. I'm a polar bear
Anywho,
in real life. I don't even be a polar bear in the game.
alright.
Wait, what's my hit points then?
It's the you have the folder.
Their hit points? Right, so 34 then.
Yeah, so set your temporary hit points to 34.
Okay.
Because then
34.
there you go.
There we go.
And then whenever you take all your hits from there now, and
Yeah.
then
That's
you
my
you
full
don't-
action, right? I can't do anything else.
Nope. I mean, you could cast a bonus action spell, except you can't cast spells because
bear.
you're a bear.
Yes.
Can't talk either. What is it?
The rest of the game.
All right, Uthra, take 6. Start of your turn.
Wait, wasn't it Harp's turn?
Oh shit! I skipped you because we were all focused on the bear shifting.
That's okay. We can skip me. Don't worry.
Harp, take 9.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I think
I think you're gonna die.
I'm gonna use lay on hands on this one. Can I do that? Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason you can't.
And so I have 40 hit points I can use, right?
Yes, but you can't heal yourself for 40.
Oh.
Doesn't lay a hand say you can only heal up to half?
Let me look at it.
Where?
Remember those temporary hit points too.
Oh no, you know what? I think it's the cleric ability can only restore up to half. You can just restore as many as you want, it looks like. Yep.
I'd like to do 30.
Okay.
I think that takes up.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. You know what? We've been playing for a bit. Why don't we just take a quick 5-minute break, get a drink, use the bathroom, stuff like
Pee break, BRB.
that. Yeah, I got pee. That's why.
Hooray!
I love you, Daddy Warbucks.
someone's in the bathroom. I might have to shake a bitch. Well, what is this?
Sub on the pee break. Yeah, let's go, boys.
Thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate you. That's someone new too.
Welcome to the stream.
Since I'm here, let me go ahead and do this. Right, this is a long neglected feature, and I neglected it for so long because it was so inconvenient to do. But whenever you sub during a D&D stream, you get to spin the wheel of random shit. And because you just subbed there, buddy, we are going to hit that button. So let's see what happens.
We're gonna spin the wheel and we're gonna get a deck of many things.
Loot! You are gonna get a thing.
What, really?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Alright, so I am going to determine that off stream, but I will incorporate it. But just know that because of your subscription today, you added a little something extra into the game for our party, and they will appreciate that.
Hooray, you're the best.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if the kids outside back.
Alright, BRB.
If we get a bag of holding, no one use it.
Alright, much better. Now I can actually focus on the game instead of sitting here and wiggling in my chair doing the pee-pee dance. Whew. Alright, everybody else back? We ready?
Huh?
Hello.
Alright, Uthra, it is your turn. Still. If you would
Reckless attack on the left one.
Okay. And dead
14
frog.
hit?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'll do the aura again. And that's it.
Okay, so Harb, bear, and does the bear growing push Shelby out of the aura? It does.
Sorry, bro.
Alright, Rin.
We'll go. I can go around him, or is he that big?
No, because, you know, he's on all fours, so you could just kind of shoot it over him, I guess. I don't know.
And we'll do one on each of those.
Oh no! I don't think he was hurt yet. There we go. Oh, good. Fixed. And then you're finished, yeah?
Yep.
Alright. Froggos again. And the Froggos. 1, 2, 2. That's all we have left. Let's get the corpses out of here so I don't get confused. They are going to attack Harb. They can sense that he is injured and weak, and they're trying to open up a module for escape.
I'm never weak.
Well, they both miss you.
Ah.
Boogar.
Do you want to take a guess?
Dodge. Dip. Dive.
Oh,
Dash.
if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. To the closest guy, which doesn't matter. Ending my turn.
Alrighty. Bruce. Okay. Oh dear. Yep. Isn't there another one in there?
In return.
Alright, Harb.
Am I damaged by 2 of them?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Is that 6?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I would
You're
like
no
to
longer
swing at the
grappled,
one that's
if that
bloody.
helps you. That one's dead.
The one in front of me's dead?
No, the one that was grabbed. Just attack.
Okay, I'm attacking it. I'd
Alright.
like to throw the other one to the guy just above him.
Okay. And then Uther takes, well, one, and then, hey, wait a minute. Doesn't Storm Soul... No, that's at level 10. Okay, never mind.
Reckless. Is that guy dead?
The one in front? Yes, he is.
Move up. Next one, Reckless.
And he is also dead. Ooh-wee. Alright, so all the frogs are dead. So I would imagine you guys are starting to realize that these caverns are infested with icy froggos. 3,
Throw a problem
6,
down here.
9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18 so far. Let me do this before I forget. Everybody gets 720 experience, and this is both frog encounters. Kobolds don't matter. And I mean that, like, literally. Like, it'd be like 10 experience.
I'd like my 10 XP.
Okay, fine, I'll
I'm just
figure it out. Nope,
60.
nope, you made me feel bad.
I was just kidding.
Nope. What kind of horrible DM would I be if I didn't give you every point
Oh
of
my
experience
God.
that you earned?
No.
Times 6. 150. I see, it's a little bit more than 10. Slash R 150 divided by 5. I don't need math for that, damn it. I knew that. Damn it. I just didn't think about it. It's alright, so 30 experience each. For a total of 750 experience each. For all the
Can you
encounters.
make me a centaur again, please?
You want a wild shift out of bear?
Yeah, I want to be a centaur again. I can't change my side, it won't let me.
No, it won't.
Feels bear, man. I still look like a bear, but that's
No, you don't. You're a centaur, on my screen.
me. I do. I see a bear. That's okay. I've been an eagle the whole time, so I'm fine with being a bear. I would like to walk up to Mr. Looks like he's bloodied real bad over here. And cast
Fine.
Confuse
I'm
on him.
fine.
Are you sure you're fine? You don't look
No.
fine.
Maybe. It hurts.
Like, are we going further in here, or are we taking, like, a nap or something?
Where would you
I
I
rest?
think a nap would be a bad idea.
Okay.
Maybe just give me a little bit.
Just give me a little bit.
Like a little bit of heal?
Got one of
Like
them
a...
there berries.
Well,
Uthra will
we're
put her
still-
hand on Harb and just say, "You're doing well."
I cough up a little bit of blood.
Okay. Well, take a cure wounds level 3. Wow.
You're the best.
Ooh. Did that I only rolled 1. I got 2 more, don't I?
No.
What? It doesn't
No.
scale with higher
Disappointed
levels?
No, it does. Look. Highlight over the number. You rolled a 5 and a 3. For your... Because each higher level is an additional D8. You rolled
Oh,
2
sorry,
D8s.
8 healing. Okay.
You rolled 5 and 3.
Wait, why did cure wounds show? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's
I get it.
6
Okay,
for
so it's
level
the two numbers
1.
combined. Sorry. Okay.
Wait,
I'm-
how much did I just heal for?
14.
Okay, cool.
Math is hard. Okay.
Alright, where are you going?
I vote south. There's a weird ring down here.
Maybe a campfire. It's kind of cold in here.
Then again, you did just clear the north chamber.
That's true as well.
North?
I say we go north. I don't
There's
know.
not
Now
a
he's
wall
laughing. I
there
don't know if I
blocking
want
our
to.
way.
It's
The
'cause-
wall's making it so we can't see anything.
Oh, because fire, yeah.
Uh-huh.
What dick put that there?
I don't know.
Maybe we move cautiously.
Do you want to start sneaking now? We've gone this far without.
You know, maybe now. Sneaky now.
Well, it's because Harb is bleeding out of his mouth, ears, nose, and anus. I mean, he does
Right,
not want any more combat today.
Alright, sneak and go north.
Sneaky.
Okay, when needed, I'll have everybody make stealth checks. As you move forward, why don't I have this open? That's not what I wanted. As you move forward, you see a very strange sight. It is number 13, not number 12, damn it. You see a room. It's made of ice. I'm stalling because I lost my place. In this rough-walled chamber, there are a dozen giant toads with thick mottled white hides that are hard at work here, identical to the ones you just fought. However, these ones are standing upright, humanoid, and they are handling various tools. Some of them transfer parchments and tablets into and out of floor-to-ceiling cubbyholes cut into the ice along the entire southern wall. As you walk into the room, after seeing that you have, vanquished all the other toads, they immediately crawl into their cubby holes and escape into tunnels that are far too small for you to enter.
I'd say the jig is up.
I mean, I'm sure they heard
All the
Oh,
combat,
commotion.
right?
like they were still here after the wall of fire. They couldn't have been that spooked.
They were
Like,
cautious,
I
at that
lit the
point.
room on fire, and they were like, "Nah, we got work to do, boys."
Exactly. That's what you want in a workforce.
That's honorable. They get overtime pay for sure. Shall we continue in the room, or
Yes. Very slowly, like. Can we see if can anybody perceive anything going on? Do I have good eyesight?
In the room?
Uthra will just listen out for anything.
No. The room is empty. Only thing of note here are all the cubby holes in the southern wall that the frogs escaped through, and many of them still hold the scrolls that they were shuffling about.
could we walk up to one of the scrolls and see if they're what language it is?
Sure. Here, what?
Where do you want us?
Okay. Pulling out a scroll and looking at it, it is in a language that you do not know how to read. Yeah, it was coming, right?
Yeah. But like, maybe, I don't know, could have been a language I read.
Nope. Not one of those.
I'm guessing it's a language that,
That Sire and Yoshi know how to read, probably.
wait, no. The barbarian lived with these people, spoke their language.
The barbarian didn't live with the frog people.
No, but lived with the other ones. In the tribe.
You can ask her.
Can you read this, Uthra? I passed her a scroll.
What language is it in?
Link me your languages. I'll tell you if you recognize it.
I have common and giant.
Nope. No clue.
How did you live in the village with all those people speaking Draconic?
Sign language.
Just do the chief.
And the
Okay.
chief spoke common to you, so shut your face.
That makes just a test. I'm sorry.
Just a test.
Could I see?
I mean,
if
I
this
know
scroll-
maybe a few slurs.
Oh dear.
Could I see if this scroll maybe has any magic properties?
It's impossible to tell. It could very well be a magic scroll, but it's written in a language you can't read.
I'd like to take one of them and see if it burns.
If it burns?
Yeah, I want to see if it burns.
Oh yes, it burns quite well.
Jesus Christ, ancient knowledge gone.
You're right.
Those are people's culture gone in a second.
I want to make sure it was natural paper, okay?
Okay, it is natural paper. However, as you move closer to burn the scroll, Bruce, you do see something in one of the cubbyholes that catches your eye.
Uh-oh. Can I point it out? I can't tell what it is? It's just something shiny.
It's small, about the size of your hand, and
Pretty
it
big
looks to be cut out of steel.
Can I inspect it?
Sure. Walking up and
Investigate?
grabbing it, you see that it is a flask.
Uh-oh.
It's got
What is
a dwarven face on the front, and when you open it, it smells like it contains very strong dwarven ale.
Does it seem magical in nature?
You could do an Arcana check. It does. You can determine that there's very small bits of rune work that is all around the seams of the flask.
Okay. I'd like to take the flask over to Booker and say, seeing as you are a leader, feel like you get to distribute the loot. And I pass him the flask. It seems magical in nature.
Why don't you hold on to it? It's your discovery. You get
No, I insist. That's how Master Looter works. You distribute the
God, have you ever played World of Warcraft, Booger? You're the master looter. You get to say where everything goes.
Okay. As our leader of the group.
What?
You can
How
choose
did
what to
I
do with
get
this.
leader? I don't
It
even
was a
remember
vote. This is a
conversation.
democracy.
You were
spoke up.
democratically elected.
Exactly.
Then why didn't we go south when I wanted to go south? Okay, I'll just,
You should have. You know,
State your authority.
You're only the leader when it's
Remind us.
convenient for the rest of the group.
Exactly.
You're not a leader. You're the patsy. When shit goes wrong, it's Boogar's idea.
You're just driving this bus. You know what I mean?
Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the flask and I'll just pocket it for now.
You don't
Okay.
want to drink?
You don't want to take a drink?
No, no.
I can-
Give it
if
to
you
me.
get
I'm
poisoned,
holding
I can-
on to it.
If you get poisoned, I can help with it.
I like how Disco is automatically distrustful of magic items.
I don't trust shit. I'm not trusting shit anymore, okay? The astral plane one time. That's all it takes.
That's the mark of, that's how you know someone's been hurt by their DM.
Yeah.
They
What
can't-
did he do to you?
You sent me to the fucking astral plane, man.
Well, you know, from time to time you will have that.
I'll drink it if you want.
Okay, wait. Are there any markings or anything on this? I can read Dwarven, so can I tell anything?
Yes. Oh, that'll work. Okay.
Ah, dear leader.
You recognize the markings denoting this as a flask of sobriety.
That sounds really boring.
If you'd like, you can do a history check to see if you remember what a flask of sobriety is. Maybe you read about it somewhere or heard a tale once. Oh, hey, you did! You know that a flask of sobriety is a very special flask made by dwarven clans when they had someone who was a particular drunkard and a nuisance who couldn't hold their ale. They would give the flask to them, and they would drink all of their alcohol through the flask, and the flask is blessed in such a way that whoever such imbibes alcohol from its container can drink as much as they want and suffer none of the effects of drinking alcohol.
Yeehaw.
Does anybody really want this?
No.
That honestly sounds like trash.
That's not how it works. You have to delegate. Okay, you're the leader now.
Yeah, you're the leader.
Okay, I'm giving it to my dog. You guys are screwed. It's now his.
Oh god, please tell me everything now goes to the dog. That's how Boogar would play, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh god, the loot. No. You'd be the richest
Get
dog
out.
on this side of the Mississippi.
Give all the magical items to the dog.
Oh sweet Jesus! Every curse, everything.
Wait,
Just-
can the dog attune to stuff? Or is it not smart enough to attune to stuff?
dude, can he attune?
No.
I have
No.
no idea.
Ranger companions and some classes familiars can attune to magical items, but the dog is neither.
Dang.
Okay, nobody wanted it, so it's the dogs. And I'm going to gather up the rest of these scrolls, if nobody wants those, and I'm going to put them on the dog too, so
Okay.
he can carry.
That would be impossible. I mean, if you look at the length of this wall, it is over 150 feet, and there are cubbies running all along the the length from the top to the bottom. There are hundreds of these little tiny holes, and there are scrolls all throughout. And it would be way too heavy, take up way too much space to try and carry them all.
Okay. I'm going
Are
to
you
take...
burning them all?
Not all of them, just a few more, just to make sure they all still burn.
I'm going to take a few. I'm going to save a few. I say 3. And just in case.
Okay, give me a moment, because I have to make a note about it. Which, for some reason, I don't already have open.
I mean, wait, are we opposed to just burning the rest of them? Like, these
I
frog
am.
people are clearly evil, right?
But we don't know what knowledge is on these scrolls. Maybe it's a map. Who knows? Maybe it's something good. Like
We're in an evil dragon's lair. How good could it truly be?
maybe it's the secret to controlling the dragon.
Maybe it's a bomb ass like brownie recipe.
Yeah. Maybe it's instructions on how to use this flask. I don't know.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, but
I'm
your dog
saving
can't read the
3.
instructions, so you can save your 3, but the rest?
Yeah, take them out. I don't care.
Well, I like to burn the majority of the rest, unless someone has a objection. Then
Well, it might anger those things that crawled in, and
I
I'd
mean, those
rather
things
not
that already attacked
fight
us.
more of them.
You're
Yeah.
just gonna burn their shit, man?
I mean, if they see us, they're gonna attack us again, anyways.
So may as well just burn all their shit.
Yeah, they're clearly using something with these, right? They're doing something.
I think they're just being used and controlled. We don't know if they're good or evil. They're just reacting to intruders into their space.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
So,
As we're having this conversation, I'm just like flicking off these flames in the back. You know, that's a good point, but I feel like maybe we've already committed to a path here.
I will never stand in the way of somebody burning something down, just so you know.
all right.
Glitter approved.
It's warmer in here now.
Well, so much for that. All right.
Shall we continue? I mean, we got 3 of them, right? So, you know,
Hopefully they were good. It's like winning the lottery, man.
yeah. It's like a third of the secret of life or immortality, you know?
Exactly.
We just had the other half. Anyways,
All right.
shall we
should go
continue
back?
now?
What do you think
Where
is the
we,
probability that you just so happen to grab the good ones?
We could have drawn like 1/10 of the good ones.
Am I a benevolent DM? Or do I have a graveyard full of heroes because I'm an evil master?
Look, they're gone now. It's okay.
Alright, so, advancing?
Well, do we want to go check that corner up top? Or is that just like it?
It looks like it opens up into a larger area.
Okay, we should probably sneak around this corner. It looks like a bigger room. We would like to quietly approach this area.
Okay. You don't need to make any rolls. This area is currently unoccupied. And when you go around the corner...
Yep.
Around the corner. You see that this freezing, miserable chamber makes a perfect home for the ice toads. And you can see there are several quote-unquote nests made out of snow, ice, and stone all throughout the chamber. It is currently unoccupied, but there is a strange and curious collection of objects that is piled in the far corner. All the loot that the ice toads have collected and acquired. Bruce goes to investigate it. You see a couple of things like a walrus tooth necklace, spears made from horns.
That's the stuff I'm into, okay?
Yeah.
Make a baller necklace out of it, okay? I pocket the tooth.
A walrus tooth? You know, that'd be quite large. Can't just like shove it in your... Alright, you have a
big
walrus.
Pockets.
I think they're called... No, it's a tooth. They do have teeth.
Rock piece.
Walrus toot.
There might be more stuff of value to you folk over here, but this is all I found of value to me.
There ain't nothing here, guys. Let's just burn it down.
The leader has spoken.
The leader has spoken. Burn it down, baby.
Uther had rolled a 4. Nope. Nah. You just see a bunch of garbage, it looks like, right? Pieces of driftwood, some silverware that looks to be made out of stone, and Bruce is throwing fire. So I guess that solves that, right? Burn it down.
Yeah, burn it down. We're out of here.
Before we leave, can I do maybe a check to see if there are any hidden passages or tunnelways?
Yeah. You see that there is, again, all those little holes that you've seen the ice toads escape into earlier.
I'm not big enough to fit in one of those, am I?
I mean, you could, but there's no way anyone else in the party could fit into one of those.
Want to take a peek? Can we hold? Oh, can we wrap the rope around his leg just in case we don't want him getting dragged over?
Let me throw a flame through it and then see what happens.
I mean, we could do that too.
It'll light it up. You can get a view. Here, go look.
So, wait, you produced a flame and you're just holding it up to the hole, or are you gonna...
Throwing it into the hole.
Alright, here's what's gonna happen, okay? You throw it into the hole, and as the light goes into the tunnel, you see an ice toad staring back at you. But not just one. You see that in the recesses of the dark tunnel, there are a great number of them. And you hear croaking, scurrying noises as they retreat from the flame.
Are there any babies in there?
No, not that you can tell.
Why?
Because there are a nest here and they're all empty.
Throwing it into the fire just to make sure they ran away.
More croaking and skittering noises.
Dude, maybe we should get out of this place.
I agree. One for good measure, only.
One for good.
Just to scare him off.
I like this cantrip stuff. Kind of nice.
Yeah, produce flame is a baller cantrip too.
Yeah. Especially when it has a +8 to hit.
Can I cure wounds on myself?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Where'd my shit go? Okay. Now where?
Oh, great leader. Where shall we go next?
Go south towards the room with
They're
the
both
ring.
south.
The fireplace. The ring of fire.
This room here.
Sneaking.
Actually, before you do that, -R
Roll initiative.
1d6. No, you guys are good. All right. So you walk into the room to the south, and you hear a coughing, but it's not just a regular cough. It sounds like a deep, chested, rattling cough, and there's someone very, very ill in here.
Sneak in?
Okay. You move in very, very quietly. However, the room itself is just open and empty. There's nothing to hide behind, and you see there is a person laying on the ground, and the snow is stained in an array of colors from all the vomit that they have spewed around them.
Bruce, do you think you can help him out any?
He looks up at you, and he says, "Why are you here?"
In common?
Yeah.
Hey, you speak common.
He looks like a member of the ice hunters.
I want to heal him.
Okay. You use your Balm of the Summer Court. You can see that he looks a little relieved, but his condition doesn't seem to improve.
What happened to you?
He looks at you. It's like, why should I help an outsider?
Because we're here to kill the dragon and save your village.
And we
The
have
chief
bone
didn't let
crusher.
you in?
How else would we get in here? We have his most prized warrior accompanying us, escorting us.
Make a deception check.
But they are. I mean, yeah, okay. Uh-oh.
You lie!
That's just my charming personality.
It doesn't matter, though.
Uthra, would you like to... Do you recognize them?
No. The village is quite large. You've never met this individual before. And you have very many villagers that come up and try to gain your attention because you're such a prized warrior. So you wouldn't recognize him from any of the others.
I'll just ask him what happened to him.
He just looks up at you and he says, "I'll tell you nothing, traitor. How dare you go against the will of the chieftain?"
The dragon has to be killed.
Well, technically, the chieftain never told us not to come in the cave. You know,
We were really just trying to win it to get into the cave.
we were trying to... yeah. We weren't told not to do it.
If you won't accept any help, we'll leave you here.
You should leave me here. I was thrown down here because I needed to be quarantined. You've put yourselves at risk entering here.
Got this. Fire destroys all illnesses.
Are you gonna produce flame yourself?
Just a flame in my hand. You know, because we can purify them if we have to.
Okay, well.
Because they're sick. We don't want the sick illness getting around. They just said it.
That's right.
On my hand.
Unfortunately,
I'll wait. Let's see how this goes.
let me. He kind of starts to nod off. You can tell he's very weak and tired, probably from being sick.
Even after the heal?
Even after the heal, yes, he's quite ill.
Uthra, he's one of yours.
He is, but if he's not going to be any help, then it's just better leaving him here.
Do me a favor. Can all of you roll perception checks?
Booger on Harb with good eyes.
Bruce,
Boy,
Rin,
Harb.
Uthra. Okay. Uthra, you start to feel something kind of in your hair, something itchy. Whereas Bruce and Rin, you can feel it in like your fur, right? There's something crawling, something nasty.
I back up and I look around to see if I see anything on me.
Not at a glance, no.
Well, wherever
Yeah,
I feel
doing
the
the
itching
same.
with my palm that's on fire, I smack down on myself.
Okay, and you can see there are tiny insects. When you smack at your skin, they kind of hop out of your fur.
Burn and die?
You gonna burn your fur?
I'm gonna burn the bugs.
Okay. So,
What happens when I burn them? Slash myself.
they die, but you feel them in more than one place on your body. It's an Boogar, Harb, you guys also feel it too, but you only recognize it after Bruce starts talking about bugs.
Oh, this is just a normal itch for me.
I'm just gonna keep stomping at them with the fire.
Okay.
Can
Trying to burn myself too bad.
Would I know of any type of bugs that are able to live in this climate?
Yeah. Let's do a. You can do a history check. See if you have any idea what this is.
Would I know what it's
Nope.
like from nature?
Uthra's, her. We'll say it's with advantage since you are a native to this area, right?
Are the bugs natural?
You don't know. Oh,
I mean,
goodness.
like,
Nope.
could I know?
Sure. Let's do a nature check. Okay. You realize that they are fleas.
That pose life-threatening fleas, or
I don't know. All you know
Does it look-
is that somehow, moving through the village, or through the warrens underneath, at some point you've all contracted fleas.
does it look like the fleas are coming from the person over here?
Would you like to examine him?
I don't want to get close to him, but I would like to do a visual examination from this far away.
You already got bugs at this point. You're screwed. Lean in there. Get a gander.
I don't want to make it worse. But yeah, I'd like to investigate then, or whatever I have to do.
Do an investigation check. We'll say with advantage. Because you know what you're looking for.
Wow. What are these rolls? Jesus.
Hey, 14 is sufficient. You kind of lean in and you push his hair aside and look at his scalp. You see that yes, the man does have fleas. You see them
What is this?
nestled on his scalp, and they're in the fur of his clothing.
I shake him awake. What is this?
He looks at you and says, "What?"
Are these just regular fleas, or are we dead now? I just don't know it.
They're just the biting bugs. They live on the seals, on the walrus, on the animals that we hunt. They are a nuisance, but they do not harm.
Then why are you here?
I am sick.
From what?
Well, we call it the nautical rot,
Okay.
the brine
Could
disease.
you elaborate? The what disease? Sorry?
Brine.
Would I know if Lesser Restoration does anything on that?
You could try it.
It's because it's a disease.
It is a disease.
I'll Lesser Restoration the guy.
All right. You see that as you try to purge the disease from his body, he begins to look up. Right. He seems to gain energy and vitality, and he almost immediately looks visibly healthier. He looks at his hands and then up to you. He says, "What did you do?"
How do we get rid of these fucking fleas?
It's like
They're itching me all over.
Well, usually when we have someone with the biting bugs, we give them a dip in the Arctic water.
Cold kills them?
He's like, I don't know about the cold. I just know they don't like to drown.
Oh, okay.
No, just hit us.
Can
with
I-
the spell.
I'm sorry. Can I try prestidigitation on myself to see if I can get rid of the fleas?
Let me think about that. I'm gonna say no, because prestidigitation lets you like tidy something up to clean up mud and dirt, but we're talking about parasites, right? They wouldn't be so easy to just I can magic them away, or at least not with that magic.
So is it a disease or?
No, they're just bugs.
I don't like bugs.
Are these bugs gonna hurt us, or are they just gonna be an annoyance?
He looks at you. He's like, they just bite. They're not.
Does it hurt, or is it just like a...
It's like they're fleas. They itch.
I'm used to it.
We can have an itch, and then we can go take a dip when we finish killing the dragon.
However, biting insects usually carry disease. Can everybody make a con save?
Got it.
Ren was like instantly on that shit.
My inspiration.
You want to use your inspiration? Is that what you said? You have to use it before you roll.
Oh.
Here's delayed speed.
All right. You didn't know. You're a new guy. I'll let you go ahead and use it and roll again. See if you can do better.
He's not gonna do better. Oh shit!
No,
That's not how karma works.
That's not how karma works. All right. So everybody managed to like you start feeling a little queasy, and you instantly recognize, oh shit, these bugs are carrying diseases.
We should probably deal with these bugs. How do you feel, Mr. What's your name?
I am the Metnender.
The Metnender, not the Netmender?
Nope.
What
Metnender.
do you do? Do you mend nets, or...
I am Metnender, and I mend the nets.
Okay. Do you know your way through these caves? Like...
Oh yeah, I'm gone. Peace out, Holmes. And he starts walking
Wait.
out.
Can I grab him?
Yeah, we're kind of blocking his exit.
What? I thought we were friends.
I mean, what gave you that impression?
You helped me.
No, I saved you.
Well, let me save you then.
That's what's called a life debt.
Let me save you then. Don't go
Grab him
further
by
into the
back of
caves.
neck.
You will surely die.
I mean, if we don't, you'll all eventually die.
No.
Yeah, because we're going in there and we're telling them that you sent us. So if we don't make it out, you guys aren't going to live long.
Then you would doom us all.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well,
Maybe send some help.
then let us all go to the surface. We will run.
Nope.
But
We're going in.
I'm
Y'all
telling
can
you,
run. That's okay.
you cannot defeat the Great White Death.
I don't have to. We can defeat the Great Death.
No, all of you together, you are not strong enough. She should
Well,
know. Did she not tell you?
Who?
He,
This was her idea.
he gestures to
We were
Uthra.
just passing through.
He starts to
Look,
walk
Uthra.
towards the exit again.
No, I'd like to grab him.
What are you doing? I thought we were pals.
You know that we're going to tell the dragon that y'all sent us. So either you can come back with warriors to help, or you can flee.
Oh, Yes, just let me run to the surface, and I will bring warriors to help you, friends.
Yeah. Can I insight check that?
Yeah, you can. He is full of shit. He's just trying to get past you.
I'm gonna throw the flame at his feet.
Oh! Why are you doing this? Please, I'm still weak. I just got over being ill.
I healed you. We'll be okay. But you need to bring us some friends.
Yeah, why is he down here?
Because he was diseased, but I cured him.
He was quarantined.
What does he know about the caverns and the tunnels? What lies ahead, specifically?
Terrible beasts. There are creatures, horrible manifestations of the ocean itself. They rise up with many arms and heads, and they attack with all the might of the sea. And then there are ice toads in greater numbers than you can possibly imagine.
We've killed like 30 of them. Is that like how many is that?
That is but a small fraction of the number that lives here within the Warrens.
Why didn't they kill you?
Well, I was sick. Tainted meat,
So?
I suppose.
Do you think they're smart enough for that?
Yes, the ice toads are a very intelligent creature.
Oh, do you know what those scrolls were in the other room?
Do I... what? I'm sorry.
The scrolls
I don't
in the
know what
other
you
room.
mean.
Bukar, could you show him one of the scrolls?
Done and done.
Can you read this?
Of course.
What's it say?
It is a history of Arenthor.
And a
Who?
recipe for brownies.
Arenthor. That is the name to which we have given the Great White Death.
Thought you called it the Great White Death.
Yes, we have called him the Great White Death. I think I fumbled up the words there. But that
So
is his true name. But this scroll here, Arathor. I'll put it in the chat. It's easier to make words if you can see how it's spelled, I think.
Yep.
Arathor. Alright. Thator. I don't know. Okay. It details his life, his treasures, his mating habits, and the epic battles that he has had with frost giants and other monsters. It goes on to say that he has amassed an army of ice toads, trolls, and others to aid him in his adventures within the sea of ever-moving ice.
So the scrolls weren't magical.
No, it is a history.
Did they mention any times where he maybe had to retreat from battle? Do you know?
He puts the scroll down and looks at you and says, Arathator has no weaknesses. He is the strongest of dragons.
Okay.
You will die.
So,
please abandon this quest.
Do your people cherish these scrolls?
Why no. They appear to have been created by the ice toads.
So they hold... So go ahead.
Is there any mention of the horn?
What horn?
The stupid horn we're looking for. I'm sorry. Help me out, guys.
He says there's no mention of any horn on this scroll, but it says that a list of all of Arathor's treasures can be found on scroll 27R.
Do you have a...
Oh, perfect.
27R?
27R.
Where did you find this? Maybe the other scroll is located there.
It probably was at some point.
Oh,
Time.
the
Took it with him.
system.
Well, what two other pages do we have? Let's read them.
He's like, this one details the history of the Ice Hunter tribe.
What's it say about you guys?
He reads, he's like, it's all wrong. It's just opinions of these foolish toads and the dragon itself. Calls us slaves.
That's about right, yeah, from what I can tell.
He bows his head in shame.
You do his bidding and you don't get paid.
It's better than death.
Is it though?
Yes.
You were just about to die here. You really would have preferred dying here?
Damn, God, roasting the guy.
Can you read it specifically to us?
Word for word.
Word
Paint
for
us a
word.
picture.
Just paraphrase, please.
I thought I just did paraphrase.
No, you did an extreme summary.
What about the third page?
Third page. Let me see. This page talks about Arathator's mate. It says that she is sick.
Does it say her name?
I'm trying to find her. Give me 1 second, because it's hidden somewhere in here. And I
Sick
know-
as in like, damn, she fine? Or like sick as in like dying?
Neither. He reads it over. He's like, it's a very long and exhaustive record. I will sum up. It says that his mate was in a contract with a wizard. And the wizard eventually grew old and passed away, as you mortals tend to do. It's what it says in his words, not mine. Capra. He says that inside of his lair, his mate, Oyaviggaton. You don't want this one.
What? Why not? To my notes.
Oh yeah, go ahead and give that a pronunciation. Oyaviggaton. My immersion. All right, anyway. He says that she does nothing but mourn her deceased master. As a matter of fact, she keeps his corpse saddled to her back and continues to talk with him as if he still exists. She is currently at one of his other lairs within the Sea of Moving Ice. And it says that Arathator is looking for a powerful wizard that he could convince to be her master. Maybe it will restore her sanity, and then he can... Oh god. I don't want to know that.
Oh, I'm guessing it's the good stuff. Please, do continue.
Yes, the good stuff. Arathator wants to make a baby.
Oh.
He seeks...
Wait.
He seeks to further his bloodline. But since his mate is currently mad, she's not giving it to him.
Boogar? You use magic. Are you a wizard of any kind?
Poof! I'm a wizard. No, I'm not.
Oh. You kind of look sort of wizardly. It's hard to tell with goblins, man.
I can put on my alligator snout hat, and it would kind of make me look wizardly.
Rin, you're not a wizard. You don't, right? You don't have like.
I'm a warlock. If that is close.
That's a magic user still. Do you know how to control dragons and make them not mad?
Yes, that is a natural ability of mine.
Not you, Rin.
Not something that I've got.
Do you think you could like figure it out, like on the fly, like wing it, fake it till you make it?
Sure. Let's try when we get there. I'll try to get her.
Well, we'd have to convince the boy over here, Arathor,
Arathor.
that you can
The
do
Great
it, right?
White Death. It's much easier to say than Arathor.
We could sure give it a shot.
I mean, if we don't want to fight him, that is.
We totally don't want to fight.
Wait. I thought the whole point was to fight him.
But you've given us an option and alternative. We fix his life. They bang. We take the horn. We save the world.
So
This is a win-win.
Wait a minute. I just realized what happened.
Yeah.
Our quest is shifting from kill the big white dragon to get the big white dragon laid so it doesn't kill us.
Yeah. That's way safer. Less chances for
I
DK.
mean, that's plan A.
Look, this is D&D. We can do whatever we want, okay?
Our end goal is still the same, and we make some puppy love.
Exactly.
Oh my.
put a wig on and make it believe you're a lady dragon. None of us are dragon
Yeah,
born.
if you have a high enough deception, you could just be like, "Hello, my name is Garbert the Thurgathor."
I could totally pull that off.
Yeah, the 2-foot goblin.
Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, you see, Metnender is starting to edge towards the door again.
Is that all that's on these scrolls?
Are there more scrolls? I'm sure there's a
Yep.
wealth of information that I could give you.
Should we walk him over to the other scrolls?
Sure.
Why not?
And then he walks back, he's like, well, then I guess we're done.
The room's still on fire, or it's just like smoldering?
Nope,
kinda?
it's still on fire, sure. Oh, God,
Just walks away. Nope. No sense in all that.
Well, don't forget, tell your clan that if we don't come back, the dragon's coming back. So either send help or, perish painfully. I mean, you'd probably feel it for a second, So it's an ice dragon, right? So you'd all just freeze. So like you'd be alive 1 second, then just not.
Nope, we're not doing this. Because then it's gonna spiral into a conversation of, well, if it's an elemental ice dragon, would its penis be made out of elemental ice? And that's not a conversation.
No one was going there.
That's
no
what.
one was
No, that's
going
what you.
there.
You just assumed that he was gonna be like frozen because of coitus. We're not doing
No,
that.
I was telling this guy to go back to town and tell him that we're going to tell the dragon that we're coming on his behalf.
All
I
right,
was
dude
circling
books it.
back
He's
to
gone.
that.
Poof. Oh.
Okay. Do we want to take like a rest here? Because if they were in this room not dead, maybe.
Can
Yeah, is it
you
safe?
maybe
Chilling.
try restoring us to see if, just to make sure we didn't get sick?
Everybody can pass the
Okay,
concept.
I'm just gonna. I've been casting a lot of spells today. I can cast more spells.
Everybody pass the con save.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that bit.
Oh.
Yeah. So nobody contracted the disease,
Yay.
but you still have fleas. So
Oh.
so after the rest, make a con save.
Are we taking a rest?
Yeah, that's what you suggested.
Yeah, but no one confirmed that we're taking a rest.
Well, you're the
It's
leader.
cool.
You said it. You're
I'm
taking
not the
a rest.
leader. Boogar's our leader.
Boogar's the leader, and Boogar says, I've got a cunning plan.
What is that?
And I'm going to use shape water to make a cube of water that we can just soak our body in and
Fuck
kill the
yes.
fleas.
Can you wait? Can shape water create water?
There's ice all around us. I can produce flame. We can make water.
Fair enough.
Let's bake
All right.
this bitch.
So you're going to combo
We're
produce
gonna make a
flame
soda.
and shape
We're gonna make
water.
soda here, in the corner.
You get that water. 5
Yeah,
by
we're
We're
5.
doing a
Boil it.
makeshift shower, basically.
Yeah, to get so that you can bathe and get rid of all of your buggies.
I'm gonna bless it just to
Yes.
really get these fucking fleas off us.
And you're gonna bless this shower. Oh,
So much
great
holy water
Lord
now.
above, please bless this sacred shower head so that we can.
Coming down on my friends.
Oh, D&D.
With the blessing, it's like a golden shower, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's bad.
No, like golden holy, you know.
Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah, it's the radiant energy. You know, it's turning it yellow. God, what are we, 12?
Boogar, what's the plan? What are we doing?
I thought you
We're
were taking a
Getting
rest.
rid of the fleas.
And you know what? Actually, guys, it's 10:30. This would actually be a really good stopping point. Long rest for the night. Bug free.
Bug free. Thank God.
And then, you know, you guys can pick up next week from this chamber here. Underneath Oyaviggaton. We've had like 4 episodes from this place. I can see another 4 or 5 before we finally get done. But that's okay.
It's a pretty big map, dude. We have to zoom in so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Snake Path, DBZ. It's like 20 episodes.
Oof.
That was a fun episode.
Well, thanks for coming and hanging out, everybody. appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, also look under the stream. There's links to our schedule. That way you can see all the days we play D&D on this channel. And if you are interested in learning to play D&D, or you want to get in a game with us, join us in our Discord. Link is also under the channel. We hang out there all through the week. We talk about D&D, and we help people learn how to play. So if you're interested, hop on in there and let us know. Once again, I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and see you around, everybody.